song right there. That was an easy question.
I don't even know what song that is.
Hey, that song right there, man. That's my thing.
What song is it?
I don't know, whatever.
It's Sexy Red.
Oh man, I'll take that back.
I was like, that. No.
I forgot we gotta turn that damn volume down on that fucking TV because we was playing on it. Oh, snap! What's up, man? What's going on, y'all? It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. Honestly, ain't been a hot minute. I gotta get my bad. That's what we was at, man. That's what we was at, man.
Sure.
And I'm playing my third. And we live after 5. You feel me? But man, this is the ultimate showdown where we're gonna be talking about the 5 great pillars of anime. We will also be discussing Zim's rage bait hot take that he's finna do. And
it would have been more fun if everybody was here, but
yeah, Captain Dono not here to even do his live action take. Cause it's we'll figure it out. We'll just collect call that nigga. We'll just call him. But man, what's going on, y'all? First and foremost, let's go ahead and get the big bang out the way, and let's talk about Anime Mastery. Now, as y'all know, this is not our first rodeo at Anime Mastery. We've been there a few times, especially me and Biggie Funk. We done been there, or me and P Money, we done been there multiple times. Started off as a vendor, went from vendor to just going to panelist, and now Zim, is your second year
there? Something like that, I guess. First or second year. It's a blur. I don't remember exactly what's what. I don't remember exactly what's what. Big dog.
Cause we done did so much, huh? We done did so much, seen so much, been so all over the place. But let me ask y'all this: from being there the past few years, how do y'all feel about this year? Especially you, Money.
This year's probably the biggest fall off since we've been going. The first year we had a good Korean act. It was more versatile when it came to the panels. Vendors have more versatility, especially voice actors. And I know that it's a lot of schedule conflicts around this time of year. And then DreamCon just happened 2 weeks before, so a lot of the African American entertainers already had set their schedules for that.
Look, somebody broke it down even further. They said it wasn't even a full 2 weeks; it was a week, like a week and a half, because they started on Thursday.
Yeah, pretty much. If you want to say that, yeah, like DreamCon did do a fantastic job of promoting for this year and attracted a lot more. Going there was over 45,000 people there throughout the weekend. And it made mid-series a little bit more established than that, but the problem with mid-series is they're not adapting the con experience. The thing with DreamCon is like, yeah, there's a lot more of like additions of payment for certain activities, but all in all, it's more inclusive, like you can pick and choose more. Where anime mid-series all comes together at one time pretty much, and it's like to be a good analogy is like in a way it's like a high quality Little Caesars. Animated series like a high quality Little Caesars. DreamCon is like that Pizza Hut at 12 a.m.
Yeah.
With old dude with the eye patch with the other job was cooking it. You know what I'm saying?
Cooking it with his heart too.
Yeah. And so I feel like Mitsuri is just giving me like, hey, we've been doing this the same recipe, but we're just gonna take a few toppings off every year. Oh, snap, we gotta take the extra pepperoni off, the extra garlic sauce off, and then we'll try to dress it up to make it look like we didn't take it off. And so just like that with the vendors, they're really surviving off of vendor payments and stuff like that. These vendors are paying a lot of amount of money to be there. It's always good to see a variety of different congoers, but the overall experience, to be honest, is just bland. It doesn't give you anything culturally relevant to where you're attracted. Like no private screenings of certain stuff, no certain creators. The thing with DreamCon, it gave more of a platform for independent creators to present their art and form. So people who are fans of that art can go see it. Like if they would have had something like, be like show off your art, to where your panel would be like, hey, different people can come up there, showcase art, showcase whatever they've been working on, showcase something, and it gives a better experience like that.
You talk to it, okay. I know what it was. Appreciate you, Black Guy.
Random Black Guy.
Alright, this fixed. I always forget the camera has audio coming out from it.
But yeah, so yeah, just anime Mitsuri isn't adapting to the times. They're not seeing what's trending, seeing who they can get, taking that extra step to bring in a variety of different entertainers, voice actors, and stuff like that. I know there can be schedule conflicts, but they have to take that next step in order to survive. As these newer cons are coming up, and they are combining different cultures. DreamCon is a trifecta: anime, gaming, and social.
Yeah.
So people who don't like that, I've seen so many people gain so many followers from DreamCon, new people, new entertainers, some having their first DreamCon experience knowing nothing about anime, gaming, or social. They just wanted to go experience the culture.
The culture, man.
And so, with that being said, yeah, Mitsuri just has to adapt more. They have to create more entertainment, create more want to be there, drive, and more of a experience and more of a why. Why should I pay this extra money to be here?
How much was for one day?
One day was 65 for Friday, 75 for Saturday, and 55 for Sunday.
100 and something for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Crazy. So I just wanted you to tell the people.
Yeah.
When you were saying that.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Our panel was cool.
Oh yeah, the panel was rocking. Yeah. The panel was great.
Yeah, we're gonna always make them.
But that's just I was just gonna say with us as a group, that's just always guaranteed no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of like no matter where we go, where convention we go to, people always tell us that our panels was the best panel.
Mm-hmm.
They always tell us that.
For sure.
So like outside of panels though, like.
Outside of panel, I'm gonna be honest, man. It was a vibe, a little mild vibe, a little super chill vibe, but it wasn't what I was expecting, unfortunately. And I think a lot of people may have how do I put it? A lot of people may have overhyped it. And it didn't live up to that overhype. So we went in looking for it to be similar to a DreamCon or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that was the wrong move by those who stood on Matsuri's side and for whatever weird reason was trying to slander DreamCon, you know? There was some people that was like bashing DreamCon while DreamCon was going on, talking about, oh, when Matsuri get here, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? I seen some of that going on online. So hearing all of that shit and then going there was like, damn, this is a letdown. I feel like half the niggas that was doing all that shit talking wasn't even there themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah,
it's just a bunch of trolls and shit. But it was mediocre. It was mid. How about that? It was mid.
It was mid, yeah.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like as electric as people were trying to portray it to be.
Yeah.
But it was mid. That's the word I'm gonna use.
I do agree with you. They definitely need to announce early in advance instead of the month of, and leaving us in the air. Because honestly, I don't even remember them even. I've noticed the past few years, and it goes back to what P Money has said, that they just slowly take things away. But I've noticed the past few years that they went from advertising it like crazy, like they won't make you forget.
That was
like
crazy,
you couldn't forget. Like
the advertisement wasn't even there,
Yeah, the advertisement. Like even last year, I damn near forgot to apply for Anime Mastery until somebody was like, "You gonna be at Mastery?" And I'm like, "Oh snap!" They haven't like talked about it. And then this year, same thing again. Somebody was like, "Yo, you're gonna be at Mastery?" And I was like, "Oh snap!" They haven't talked about it. And then
this year was crazy, dog. Nobody was talking about it except a certain core group of like
their hardcore fan base.
Yeah, the hardcore fan base was there. Outside of that, I damn near forgot about Missouri. But yeah, like y'all say, they took shit away. I feel like they didn't go above and beyond with the advertisement.
But they definitely could have done better. They definitely could have done better. 20th anniversary, it's like a really big deal. Yeah. Not a lot of conventions make it to their 20th. Nice. Not a lot of conventions make it to their 5th anniversary. You know what I'm saying?
For it to be 20th, that was like for y'all 20th. Even if the numbers aren't that massive and shit like that, like y'all gotta make it turned up for everybody that is there. I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like they was trying their hardest to make it as turned up. Now, don't get me wrong. It was some cool shit. I feel like we had a still good time. We was moving around doing shit.
This is about how we make it at the end of the day.
Yeah. I like that fire video. I wish I was there. I missed that fire ass edit y'all did. That shit was flamed up.
What video?
The one where y'all was spinning around, where the camera was spinning and shit, and y'all were like, that shit was live as fuck. I wish I missed that moment, but it was some cool things, but you definitely had to create it out of thin air. You had to create it out of thin air, man. If you didn't do that, then you were going to be bored as hell over there. I ain't going to hold you. You were going to be bored. It was pretty dry. It was bland, man. A Friday felt like a Monday in that bitch. Like, damn.
Yeah, it definitely did. Friday felt like a Monday. Like, people was just like, Monday, dang, I'm only here because I told myself I wasn't going to DreamCon just to come here.
Yeah, shit like that.
And then Saturday kind of was like, once again, I bought a whole 4-day pass. I'm showing up because they got my $100 and something. Like,
type shit.
I've had people walk up to me Saturday and was just like, yo, I saw that like you went viral for the fight or whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, it was just like a little playful thing. And they're just like, would you recommend me to go to DreamCon? I said, I don't know why you didn't go to DreamCon.
Straight up.
I just don't know why. I get that, but you gotta open up, you gotta go to different conventions. But once again, you gotta make this how we make it, So like, as the convention itself, it was dope, but for us, it wasn't because we made it fun.
Yeah,
like
based off of what we did, we had a good time. It's just the event itself was lifeless. Like outside of our bubble and outside of our world, it was quiet, stale. The shit was so empty, we could see across the hall from the other end. And shit. I'm like, how the hell did we miss anybody? Because nobody was there. You know what I mean? There were some people told us, oh man, we were there, we didn't see y'all. I'm like, how the fuck did y'all not see us? Y'all must have been stuck in one room in the back on the 3rd floor the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, we were everywhere and we didn't see hardly anybody.
All right, what would you recommend for them to change?
First and foremost, just the layout. The layout needs to be changed to where it's more appealing. The thing with how they did DreamCon this year, it was different from last year because they put everything within George R. Brown itself. With the registration hall where they give the badges, and then they had the funnel effect to where you can really kind of go one way in, one way out to try to direct traffic and create the less amount of backflow. But I think they just the layout, make it more appealing, make it more anime like. Instead of walking in and you just see vendors and stuff like that. I know you have the floor like the aisle lines and stuff like that, but imagine if they had it like finesse, like in DreamCon they had like different areas you can identify and be like, oh, they have a McDonald's area here where the food they set up like a food truck and assembly line and picture booths and things like that, and then they had the Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 3 section and where it's easily identifiable. The thing with DreamCon, even like Mitsuri has its 18 and up section. You can barely find that. It's just black curtains. You gotta go through a maze. Like have something to where it's like a good direction. Add some signs. Add some more lights. Add some things to give it character. Even have some mascots who are dressed up. Have hire specific. Me personally, like I always one of our I can't say this idea because I don't want to let it take it. But just have it to where like you have certain people that you pay and they're just
go around and advertise.
Yeah, they're like dressed up and they can cycle around and they can direct have like a person like an info person there, have like your waifu station, refresh station, and then just have it more interactive. I feel like it was less interactive than in recent years. They've had more like last year. I remember they had more stages for the talents and then for like musicians and stuff like that. And the year before last, they had a bigger, and then that was cool. But I say the layout add more character to bring in realization, bring in better talent. I mean, they had great talent there, and not to disregard anybody who's there who all their contributed to the art form of animation, voice acting, art acting in general and stuff like that, with just a better layout even for them to where it's more presentable, more interactive, and more of an experience. The thing about conventions is it's supposed to be an experience. People are supposed to be accepted. DreamCon is a little bit different because it's more of an African American thing because it's people associate themselves with certain things. There's like they had Bay of Bridge where like they do sing-alongs, basically like a karaoke version where people sing along the songs and every single black person's heard of Pretty Ricky, every single black person has heard of R. Kelly and stuff like that. So no matter where you're from, you can identify with stuff like that. When Mitsuri's a little bit more diverse with its culture, so not everybody listens to the same music and stuff like that. But I don't even think did they have a DJ? I couldn't even remember.
Hell no.
See,
No.
they didn't have a DJ.
They had none of that shit, bro.
That was their first mistake.
Like,
you can say that was their first mistake.
Yeah, that was definitely
motherfucker.
It was quiet. It was so quiet. I mean, it was like a library, bro. When you walk in, it was like a library.
Exactly.
That's the best way to explain Anime by Siri this year.
I definitely had to watch my cursing because it was so loud, everybody could hear it. And I look around and it's kids in there and shit, and I'm like, damn, ain't no noise. Like, what? We're the loudest ones in here?
It's
no
like
music.
playing Silent Library.
Yeah. You feel me? Because, when you're walking around DreamCon or something, they got the motherfuckers on the announcements. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Come over here and get your da-da-da-da-da. We got to get close to each other. What you say, bro? Huh? We can't even fucking hear each other next to each other. So, we're like, wait, where we going? Where P get AJ going?
Man,
wait,
bro.
where Calvin going?
Yeah.
We can't even hear each other. We calling the nigga. We can't even
hear
the phone ring.
Hear the phone ring. Yeah.
None of that shit was the case in Missouri for even 1 second.
So, and this would be my last thing. We'll get to our actual showdown. But do you think that they should move it from summer to winter? Now, I know that they've been dead stuck on being in summertime, but with DreamCon coming and taking over, with how DreamCon did things, and not saying that they did it on purpose, it's just that it's DreamCon, and last year DreamCon was in May, and what was it? Anime Mastery was in July, correct?
Yeah.
So it gave people a month time to actually recover, to actually be like, okay, I have enough money to go do these 4 days, to, you know what I'm saying, show up. But I also feel like even if they did it a month after how they did their 20th anniversary, they didn't put effort into it. But do you feel like, one, should it be moved to wintertime where it's nobody around? Or two, should they try to plan around DreamCon and still keep it in the summer?
So the difference between first things we gotta identify the difference between DreamCon is annually, so it's only once a year. So that has a bigger hype train behind it. Mitsuri is 4 times a year. They have different locations in different states. And so it's actually a traveling convention. It's not only sanctioned to Texas. Yes. So it has, I think, it's 3 other locations that be in New York, LA, and then somewhere else. I think Florida.
That's a good one. You're right.
What is it?
It was no food. So you remember last year when we went to go try some of the food trucks and stuff out there. They had no food trucks.
Yeah, that's like I was gonna get to that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that was the layout of concessions. Concessions layout was very limited, created long lines, and that creates irritability for its people because they people who come with their families, kids are hungry, they're trying to get experience of buying convention food. They got to go outside the vendor's hall, find something that's way more expensive and way less of an experience because it's like just regular sandwich chips or Chick-fil-A or stuff like that. So that takes away from the experience of being there. But yeah, first and foremost is that DreamCon's annually and Anime Mitsuri is 4 times a year. So the problem with Mitsuri, if they're gonna do it in Houston, and if they want to move it to a fall or winter setting, they have to lock on a holiday. Me personally, they won't survive without a holiday. There's too many things. You have football season and basketball season start in the fall, so you have to incorporate because they're gonna happen every night, every Monday night, every weekend. And the football games are on Fridays and Saturdays now. You got college and everything. So that's the problem with fall and winter cons. Is that you have other big events. It's like you can do it at George R. Brown, but why would people that they got a U of H football game, they got a Texans football game, and then they have the Rockets
baseball going on,
baseball playoffs, and so it's too many nationalized events that's gonna diversify the thing. It's like, why'd I pay for this con here when I can go
over here
$30 and go play for go watch the Astros play and meet more people, have more fun, stuff like that. So that's the hardest part. So if they're gonna move it to a winter convention, they have to maximize that. They'd be like a Mitsuri Christmas weekend or a winter theme. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Or an October. That's hard though because there's also a lot of Halloween events and stuff like that. But if you do an Anime Mitsuri Halloween, that'd be good too because like theme parks and stuff be open during holidays and stuff like that. Like Disney World has its Halloween theme and it has its Christmas theme, even though they're considered off seasons. But
I didn't think about that.
That'll be a way for it to survive. That'll be a way for it to survive. But I think, to me personally, it was just bad management adjustment. Is that DreamCon let them have it like last year it was in May like that, so they didn't have people to step on. When you mix those times together, people had to choose. DreamCon is just more culturally experienced because they have a lot more celebrity. It was people, streamers, celebrities. They were there, just off the muscle of it being DreamCon.
Just off the muscle of being DreamCon.
Not necessarily because they were invited. They paid to be there. A lot of people paid to be there, and they were like celebrities, locally, socially, just walking around.
They paid their own money.
Like,
they didn't contact RCD World or nothing.
Slim Jimmy was there, and he wasn't a paid act. He didn't get paid to be there. He wanted to get the experience, and he's an already established artist, rapper. He had all these other streamers there, where they're trying to do more experience. And so that's the thing is that you have an attachment theory to an audience of experience. You're betting on just people like an anime. That's it. It's like people who like anime, who like the culture of animation, Power Rangers, whatever the case may be, voice acting, whatever. But you have to connect that. You have to create a better connection with that audience because, like, there's events all the time for our favorite animes. There's things that happen, and we try to attend all these things, but you just can't because you weigh what's more valuable over your time.
Yep.
Your time is valuable. Your money is valuable. You have to spend it wisely. And DreamCon was just such a good experience. Even if you didn't do any of the after parties, even if you didn't pay to do none of the extra stuff, they had so many free things to sign up for. So many more activities of engagement, of getting people here. It's not just you go through a vendor's hall, you look through a panelist, you go into a panelist or you don't know anything about. You see if you like it or not. If you're not, you get out, leave, go to another one. It's not as schedule heavy, not as prioritized. Like, hey, y'all need to be in this panel. Hey, you need to be here. Hey, everybody's going to this because they're doing a wilding out thing. They're doing such and such thing. This person's premiering their YouTube movie and stuff like that. So they have to get into the meta world. They have to get into the social media world and see what's trending. See who can bring a crowd. That's the only thing me personally is going to say to them because them bringing in, they stopped because they didn't even bring a big act this year because last year that the act was late because the travel accommodations wasn't the best and stuff like that. And the year before that, they had mistreated, I believe, that musical team and stuff. But they have to do that. They have to adapt with that. So the layout, add better vendors, add better concessions, add more of an experience, get into the social world where you can create an attachment. Like if you would have said, hey, anime Miss Siri, special guest host, AMP, or like what it don't have to be AMP, just that's just an example.
Because they're trending right now.
Yeah, just an example would be like throughout the thing, every person is gonna get their own part. Then you entice a crowd. Yeah, you may spend an extra $300,000-$400,000 that you may not want to spend, but you're gonna make that back. And then you're gonna create the experience that those people are gonna become back. Because now you're just relying on the nostalgia fact that people came before. Oh, I'm gonna bring my kids. Or I haven't been in 2 years, so they're gonna see how it is. People. And that's what they're relying on is that people who haven't been in a while and people who are committed to coming. And
I can tell you right now, talking to everybody on Saturday, they definitely lost a lot of their people that's been going for years. I've heard people ask, like I said, they asked me whether should they go to DreamCon next year. I'm like, hey, you decide what you want to do. But if I had to pick between the two, I'm going to DreamCon every year. I've had people just be like, I felt like I wasted my time and I regret not going to DreamCon now. Like the conversation at the convention wasn't about the convention. It was about, is it even worth going to next year? Vendors that we talked to also was like, I'm not coming back next year. So they're definitely going to have to step up their game. They're definitely going to have to figure something out because a lot of people were there was just saying that after this year, they just felt like there's no need to go back at all whatsoever. Which it sucks because they definitely was at one point top tier. But like you said, I think it was definitely the nostalgia factor where they just try to play off of. Anything you want to say though? Before we start the...
Yeah, I guess they should just move it away from DreamCon. They need to figure that out. I don't know if winter is the answer either.
Only reason I'm thinking of that now is because Frontier, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
People are going to pass on it for Frontier also. So maybe their best bet, they'll have an open window. I would say they could try to capitalize on starting the year off with it. If they want to go all in.
Only issue with that is you have IkiCon. You have you have a lot of other party conventions. So beginning of the January, it's like IkiCon and all the other party conventions that people will go to more than they would go to Missouri. Yeah. So I feel like they are in a nice spot. They just got to figure out what they got to just play it around DreamCon. I do agree with that. They got to play it around.
You got to move it away from DreamCon 100% because everybody went all out for DreamCon. I'm still recovering from DreamCon financially, all kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
because everybody went all out for DreamCon. I feel like everybody dropped everything and said, "God damn it, we going all in on DreamCon."
Oh, man.
I didn't pay rent that month. You know what I mean? None of that shit. Like, I'm still recovering in the hole. Still trying to climb back out of the hole from that shit myself. But I feel like that's the vibes. That's what everybody was on when it came to that. Everybody like, yo, we're doing this shit, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Rain, sleet, or snow.
It's going down.
It's going down. Win, lose, or draw. When we're showing up, when we're showing out. Missouri being right behind DreamCon this year, man.
That messed them up big time.
Yeah, and the people that did come through, like, even us, we didn't go the whole weekend, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we, coming off of DreamCon, so it's like people ain't finna be able to pay for parking every day again and have money to go to the vendors again and, you know what I'm saying, paying for hotels again. Hell nah, niggas went all out. We bought bottles every day. Yeah, we went absolutely nuts at DreamCon, so they got to move it away from DreamCon. Yeah, give the people, especially when a lot of people would go to both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
They
but you
definitely
can't
would.
have it that close. You can't. It ain't gonna work like that.
But all right, that was our little segment on Missouri, how we felt about it. Fun fact, the reason why I asked what you think they should do, should they play it around DreamCon or should they move it to a different time frame? They are coming back in the summer again. They did release that they will be back in the summer for 2027. They did also state that they will be having a themed this time around for 2027, and it's supposed to be Summer Splash. So we'll see if
Yeah,
we'll see
that don't even sound great.
what they'll do, but it's Summer Splash 2027. They haven't released the day or the month yet, so I don't know if they're also playing and waiting around to see what DreamCon is doing and when DreamCon is gonna drop.
They are.
But they did say that they will be back in 2027 in the summer, and it's gonna be Summer Splash themed. So
That's just like that's a safe to me, honestly. That's a safe.
it's a cop out. Yeah,
It's just as safe as like, oh, people who don't want to go to the beach can have an anime beach experience. That's pretty much it. Everybody who wants to cosplay as these female skins from Marvel Rivals. That's what that's all it's going to be. To be 100% honest.
Oh yeah, for sure. But let's go ahead and get into the ultimate showdown. All right, so the first part is courtesy to their boy P Money. I really like the idea that he went with for this one. It's the 5 pillars of great anime, correct?
Yes.
And it's what truly makes an anime legendary, right?
Yes.
Okay, so just make sure I wrote it down. So we said best character, right?
Yeah,
Best-
the characters make the best anime.
Yeah, best character, best story, best art
Stories,
design,
art
best
design.
soundtrack and sound design, and best fan base. Did I get all of it correct?
Yeah, so it's all plural. So it's the characters,
Yes.
the story plots,
Mm-hmm.
the sound effects, because you can identify sound effects based off of specific animes and stuff like that. And then the design, the artwork, how is it work, how is it layered, how is it presented,
Mm-hmm.
how does it mimic the manga versus that animation and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then the fan base. Everybody knows the fan base is what gives kind of its identity.
Mm. All right, so we're going to debate, right? So we're gonna debate the 5 categories, and we're gonna choose which anime we feel like mastered each one, right?
Yeah, so like you'll be like, hey, I feel like for characters, I feel like Demon Slayer's mastered the character or like art theme, whatever, based off of this fact.
All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna go with best characters, and we're gonna what anime we felt like mastered the best characters.
Yeah.
What is your top 3, Random Black? I am
What did they say?
definitely afraid to ask. Oh, we gotta talk about the best fan base first. All right, well, what's your best fan base, Random Black Guy? Let me hear your top 3. I'm very intrigued. I'm very curious. Let's go with that first.
We only picking one, but they can pick 3.
Yeah, we only picking one, but y'all more than welcome to pick 3. So we can go with best fan base first, since that's what our moderator wanted to go with. Best fan base. Man, what anime do we feel like mastered the best fan base? Honestly,
Best fan base? Like, what you mean? Like, in general?
in general. Honestly,
In general, who has the best fan base in all the animes? What you got?
honestly,
Yeah.
I have quite a few, but if I think, and it's not gonna be what y'all think. I think I'm gonna say it's really not. It's like, to me, Hunter x Hunter.
For sure. I can see that.
Because they're not toxic. They stay in their own lane. If somebody come at their anime, they just come back with them with straight facts about the anime. And if somebody put them in their place, that I feel like, if they like, oh, you know what, you were right about this. I see where you coming from. They don't go with toxic route. I don't think I've ever met a toxic Hunter x Hunter fan, which also trickles to the Yu Yu Hakusho. I've never seen a toxic Yu Yu Hakusho fan.
And they got the same creator.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I definitely got to go with Hunter x Hunter being like the one that mastered fan base, because they're not toxic. They know how to take criticism.
Yeah, for sure.
They know how to dish things back out without slandering the anime, without slandering the person itself or coming at that person. So Hunter x Hunter definitely mastered their fan base.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Because there's a lot of fan base out here that's like really toxic.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And the thing about that is that with Hunter, I've been down I've been down a rabbit hole of just watching Hunter x Hunter and just blended. And unfortunately, yeah, it's exactly how I kind of remember it. It's a novel in visual form. They'll stop the complete violence, and it's beautiful, so it can give you a pretense of an organized layer of what's happening. Like what's happening. Oh, this person, it's nin power does this because of this. And it gives it the most versatility. I think Hunter x Hunter is probably the most versatile when it comes to like battle style shonen. But
Indeed, Random Black Guy, please ban them if they say that.
What is it?
He said if somebody say One Piece is the best fan base, he gonna ban them.
No, I personally was gonna go with Gundam.
Yeah, he put that on there.
Oh, I didn't look at it.
Yeah, he put well, we'll do ours first and then we'll read his, so
Yeah.
go ahead.
I go with Gundam. The thing with Gundam, mech animes were like first top tier mainstream before Dragon Ball Z, before all that in the early 60s, right when Godzilla and stuff was taking off. Giant mechs were always a preeminence of like Japan's culture. They envisioned that, and that trickled down all the way to the first Gundam series. The Gundam fan base is such, I think it's the most humble out of all the fan bases, and they have the most complex figures. And so that's where I think that's where a lot of their humility comes from, because they will sit there and build a 10,000 part Gundam figure.
Yeah, they will.
And be at peace doing it.
Yes.
And not give a fuck.
Have their little glasses on to see everything, buying the actual little pieces to connect it, like.
And they
not give a fuck. Like, for real.
For sure.
In their own world.
So, and they don't, and the thing about Gundam fans, they don't dislike different series. Like I never heard a Gundam fan dislike any, like, even though G Gundam wasn't necessarily a part of the originality of the story writing and stuff like that. And there's so much different variations of these stories and different pace. Like Wing Gundam was more political.
I feel like the Gundam fans just appreciate what they got.
They appreciate it.
They don't do all that shit, dog. Yeah, that's a good point.
They're 100%, and that's the thing with mechs, because it's like mechs, they care so much about the mechs, and then the person in the mechs is a icing on the cake. And that's where I think a lot of the loyalty comes from, because they have these beautiful battles. And
shout out to the Gundam fans.
Yeah.
Real
That's
talk.
a good one.
That's a good one for sure.
And so yeah,
That's a great one.
And what I think I like about Gundam as well, I feel like at some of the Gundam animes, if the Gundam itself and the person, the pilot, are not on the same term and wavelength, they have that internal battle with each other. And it's basically like you versus you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The Gundam doesn't really have its own mind frame, but it has its mind frame because it's based off of you.
Yeah,
so
it's off of your emotions.
You versus you.
Yeah, for sure. It
It's you versus
teaches
you.
the best simplicity of like human nature is like fear, love, sadness, anger, rage. All these emotions correlate through the body. There's certain instances, through certain stressful situations, life or death, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, it's generally up to you to keep calm. And I think that's where I think a lot of Gundam fans get their calmness from. Like, I never seen
The
anybody.
most chill fan
Yeah.
base ever,
Mhm.
dog.
Them argue.
You can't rattle them. Like, they don't give a fuck, dog.
Yeah, you can say mechs.
They don't give a fuck, man. I'm sorry. They
You can
just
say mechs suck and they don't.
They won't care, bro.
They
They'll
don't
just look at
care,
you like,
bro.
ah,
Yes, bro. They
it's your-
stay in their lane.
yeah, they're like, that's what you think, but
Yes.
my opinion is different.
Ain't them niggas so cool, though?
They are, bro. They
Them
are.
niggas
They
is
are.
cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie, gang.
Yeah, I never.
That's
seen,
a great pick,
You
dog.
never seen them on
Real.
the debate board. You never.
Never.
Seen them.
They don't trip off shit.
Never.
They just build their figures and marvel over their figures and marvel over how wonderful shit is.
And
And
then their games were masterpieces. I
Yeah.
haven't played. The
We've been
last
going
Gundam
crazy
played
playing
was,
Gundam.
we played was during COVID. Well, there was another one after COVID, but it was the one online, one that came out
Oh,
during
that
COVID.
one, huh?
And when you can get in and it was like GTA, you can get in and out.
the
That's
Gundam.
crazy.
Yeah, bro.
But
That
they,
was.
they could step on you and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
damn, which one was that?
It was a free Gundam game
What?
back during
It
COVID, bro.
came
Me and
out
AB
during
played that hell like crazy.
What?
Yeah,
But it wasn't really that great.
Nah, it was too
Like,
hard. 'Cause it was an
yeah.
open world RPG. Like, you had to go find parts to build your Gundam.
Yeah.
You can borrow a Gundam, but it's not always going to be the best kind. And
And niggas really rolled up on you too, bro.
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they really
yeah, it
pulled
was like
up on you, bro.
5v5, 10.
That's crazy.
It got to 10v10, and it was just like, okay, this is.
They really pulled
What?
up on you, bro. Like, really pulled up on you. I'm like, damn, man, I just learned how to play. Can you cut me some slack, bro? Can you cut me some slack? I just want to know, can you cut me some slack? That's a good one, though.
That's a
That
that's
was a
the
good
one. That's
yeah,
the one.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think
gonna
nothing
lie.
might top that one.
That's the one, my nigga. Cause when they cosplaying, them niggas take that shit serious.
bro.
Mhm.
Serious.
Serious.
The amount of time the Gundam cosplayers had took to build, like, I know people who took a whole year to build their like outfit,
Mhm.
like they whole Gundam cosplay.
Even when they just wearing the little jumpsuit.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's like, and they just don't give a fuck. They walk around with the helmet. Yeah, like, nigga, we don't give a fuck, dog.
Mhm.
Word up.
What's yours? We're gonna get into the comments after you say yours. We're gonna jump into y'all.
For me, my favorite, honestly, I'm gonna probably go with the Naruto fan base. And the reason I'm gonna go with the Naruto fan base is because I feel like that's the most well-rounded fan base. They're not too toxic. They're not too this. I feel like they're not too anything, but at the same time, they have a little of everything, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
They got people that chill and don't bother you.
You're
They
right.
got people that'll give you a hot take. They got people, you know,
Right.
I feel like I feel like a lot of Naruto fans bring the life to the party. You know, like when you see the girls coming through dressed up, and then the girls really be like on their shit, huh?
Yeah.
You rarely see female Naruto fans don't know ball when it comes right. Real shit though, huh?
Yeah.
They be knowing they shit. And yeah, they what's up?
That nigga funny, man.
All right, brother Black guy, ain't funny. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Naruto. because you get a little of everything. You get the philosophers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get the intellectual shit.
When you really break it down like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you really break it down like
you
that.
You get the knuckleheads.
Because I'm looking at it as a different standpoint. Like, I always see, I mean, I guess because it's like the questions that I always ask them, but I always see Naruto fans go at it with One Piece fans and One Piece fans go at it with everybody in the big three, including DBZ. So like I see them study going at it, but when you break it down like that, it makes more sense.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they're just so diverse and well rounded, like, and I enjoy it so much. Like quick prime example, how so many people just can wear generic Naruto shit. Mm-hmm. For example, you got me wearing the Akatsuki shit. You got Suburb Baby wearing the Akatsuki shit. And I know he said Funny Mike. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Baby said he don't even watch it.
That's probably cap. He just a trolling probably. I don't know. He must know something about Naruto to be wearing that shit. But that still like but that still kind of, you get what I'm saying? Like, you got the knuckleheads. He's still part of the Naruto fan base. Yeah. He an Akatsuki type nigga. He wearing the Akatsuki shit. So that's what an Akatsuki type nigga is, a Suburb Baby type nigga. Yeah. So I just feel like it's so diverse and well-rounded, and I get a kick out of all the Naruto fans, especially when they go all out. And then they just love them some Jiraiya. they love Jiraiya, boy. That shit was crazy. I'm talking about every 10, 20 feet we step. Jiraiya Sensei, Jiraiya. Everybody going crazy over this nigga because he Jiraiya. So yeah, that shit was that. Shout out to the Naruto fans.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'm thinking it from a different standpoint when I'm like doing the interviews with people and stuff. Random Black Guy, please elaborate on why we waving the white flag. What's going on here? But let's get into what they were saying. Random Black Guy gave his top 3. It's Bleach, Gundam, Full Metal Alchemist. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I kind of agree with that.
A lot of Bleach fans are cool, but they be jerks, bro. A lot of Bleach fans are jerks.
I feel like they have to be because everybody come at the anime, right?
I was gonna say, because Bleach is probably the least respected. Yeah. It's the biggest anime to be at the least respect.
But bro, they fans be jerks though. They just be like, Goku's trash, da.
I haven't ran to them that though. Man, I haven't.
A lot of people online that do that shit be Bleach fans, bro. Like Random Black Guy, Bleach fan. And he trolled the fuck out of us to death. Bleach is cool, but the fan base got a lot of assholes for sure.
It's because it's the least
But you're right.
Yeah,
Bleach does deserve more respect for sure.
They don't get that much respect, bro. Everybody attacks Bleach.
I haven't seen any. I saw like maybe
that's because they think it's just so broken.
The entire
2 weeks,
including DreamCon.
Because that shit hot to wear all of that shit too. Like the
I mean, people be wearing more stuff.
Yeah.
People wearing more stuff. The thing about it is just like with Bleach was such a.
Shout out to the Bleach fans.
A direct anime. The thing with Naruto and DBZ,
they got more story to it.
Yes, 100%. It's like it's more build up to these moments. With Bleach, it's so much shit going on.
It's just fight, which is fine.
But it's like you don't care.
Yeah, you don't care about shit else. There's nothing to care about.
Yeah.
It's like a solo leveling. Like
that's a perfect thing. Is a pre-solo leveling. Yeah. It's like a
pre-solo, which ain't the worst thing. So y'all don't come at my neck. I'm just saying.
Nah, come at me.
I still like Bleach, but it's probably my least on the favorite out of the big 3.
Yeah.
But that don't mean I don't like it. It's just my least out of the big 3.
And then for his third one, he said Full Metal Alchemist.
That's like a niche thing. That's like it doesn't
But I mean it's still a fan base that is chill.
They super chill, bro. That's one of the most chill ones too, for sure. Whenever you see people cosplaying shit, they don't bother you. They stay out the way.
Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist has already been voted one of the best animes of all time, if not the best anime of all time, because of the story structure and how
that shit perfect anime.
How it affects people. And just
the
how
whole thing, it doesn't drop off.
Mm-hmm.
How
it don't drop off at all, bro.
To people's decision. I think those
it's very hard to do that. Like, how do you create something you start off at the peak and you just ride the peak all the way through that motherfucker. You know what I mean? That shit do not drop off. It don't get dull. They just don't miss on Full Metal, man. They just didn't miss. And then they didn't worry about overdoing it, overextending it, over chasing, grabbing cash. They said, fuck it, we're going to make our story and we're going to put the journey for what it is. We're not going to worry about adding too much and watering it down. They left it where it was at. Mm-hmm. One of the greatest of all time.
For sure.
Brian also said Full Metal Alchemist as number 1. Number 2, he said Berserk. And number 3, he said Yu Yu Hakusho, which
Berserk fans are cool.
I'm finna say I haven't seen a Berserk
They're not
fan
toxic, yeah, that's
be
right.
toxic.
Nah, the anime is toxic enough. They
Yeah.
they
said the anime
they see some shit. They don't want to talk about it. One thing got to argue about. There you go.
But them niggas be talking shit too, man. Them niggas be assholes too, dog. Berserk is right up almost in there with the Bleach niggas. Cause remember that one dude dressed as Guts at the panel? That nigga was talking hot shit a lot.
Nah, my boy wasn't talking trash.
Yeah, he was. That nigga was saying some shit. He was cool, but he was talking some shit, man. What that nigga said?
He was talking against One Piece, which I 100% backdoored him.
He said some things that I was like, man, I wanted to address, but I didn't get to it. He said
in the chat.
He said like couple things.
He in the chat. If you want to ask him.
Oh, he got to remind me. What's some of that shit you were saying at the panel, man?
Besides One Piece being trash, and he was.
I think he said
Piece?
more than that. He said shit about DBZ.
Nah, he was agreeing with everything on DBZ.
What was some of your hot takes, bro? If you in the chat,
everything the whole weekend when he came to both panels was all about One Piece.
Was that it?
Yes.
Well, maybe I ain't like what he said about One Piece, but I know he was saying shit that I'm like, damn, why does nigga Guts keep wilding out? But he was participating in shit. I ain't saying he wasn't cool or nothing. I'm just like, damn, that nigga was rage baiting on the cool a lot.
Rage baiting the One Piece community.
Well, shit, in Berserk, there's a lot of rage.
I mean, huh?
Yeah, he got some rage. He was
That's
bringing
why
the
they call
rage
it
in this
Berserk,
motherfucker.
man.
Yeah, he was bringing
His armor is called the
sure.
Rage Armor.
All right, what else we got here? Yes, Random Black Guy, Dynasty Warriors, Gundam is one of our favorite ones as well. See, sure. One Piece should be called Mid Piece. See, I told you in the chat. That's agreeable. I agree, brother.
Is that what you said?
Yes, I told you it was all about One Piece.
He screamed that shit out. Mid Piece.
I don't agree.
Oh,
yeah, I was agreeing with him.
But I ain't gonna lie, that shit did have me dead. Cause he was like, "Hey, Straw Hat, One Piece is Mid Piece." That was him that did that.
Yeah, that's my boy. Actually, we've been streaming Dynasty Warriors. Actually,
we've been going crazy over 24 hours.
Yeah, 24 hours putting on the game.
We played over 24 hours on this damn game.
We haven't hit 100 missions.
We're not even 40% of the way yet.
Yeah, we not. We're. It's a long way to go.
Ass game,
long way to go, bro.
We still got to unlock over 100 Gundams. But that shit been fun as fuck. We've been locked in, grinding.
What he said, we all agree that Berserk 97 version is beautiful tragedy, and the fan base has been loyal for 30 years. Even after the creator's death, they still have faith in his best friend to finish the story. Agreed.
Hey, that was a nice Guts costume, by the way.
Nah, yeah, that was fire, bro.
That was fire. The sword was fire. That shit was fire.
We also have Shao Tucker fans, too. So, Random Black Guy. Yes,
there is, man.
Yeah, I'm saying, Random Black Guy. There is
Shao Tucker fans.
I know you were saying something about are there really Shao Tucker fans?
Yes, there are.
There are,
there
bro.
There are Shao Tucker fans, bro.
Unfortunately, when we went to Comicpalooza, we saw a Shao Tucker custom-made motorcycle with the dog right there. It was manga wrapped, so it had like all of the different manga panels wrapped, around the motorcycle, and it was basically the Chimera. Yeah, it was like, and he had a homemade, because they don't make that dog. They don't make the fusion dog thing between his daughter and the damn dog. So he got one made for himself and put it right there. He also had a circle mat and put it right there.
The alchemy circle.
Yeah, I mean it was you know.
He went all out. We can say that.
You know,
I almost wanted to kick that shit over, but I was like, I don't want to get kicked out.
You know,
I don't want to get my ass kicked.
But yeah. So there are Shao Tucker fans, unfortunately.
There are.
There's also people like Callan who believe Shao Tucker didn't do nothing wrong. So
yeah.
Luffy sword level. Wait, what are we talking about? Well, hold on. One Piece should be called Mid Piece. Man, my week is going great. One Piece is getting hate. And Itachi getting hate. I'm so happy. Oh, that's Random Black Guy said that. Luffy sword level. Tanjiro is beating Luffy. Damn, Random Black Guy. Tanjiro beat Luffy?
Chill,
I was
gang.
gonna say Jazz Random Black Guy.
Oh, they said we got a jazz, you Random Black Guy.
Jazz that boy. Facts. You
All
gotta
right.
get jazzed, homie.
Come on, man. But anyways.
So, the next thing that we're gonna go with is best characters. What anime do we feel like mastered the best characters? And we're gonna give, because we have a bunch of different segments. We're gonna give our top ones. Y'all can also give y'all top threes, and then we can break down y'all top threes. But what anime do y'all feel like mastered anime characters?
Who wanna go first?
Man, I'm thinking. So
It's hard.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Okay, go ahead.
Out of all anime?
All anime.
Okay.
Oh man, brother, what you finna say?
Yeah,
I can't see the devilish eyes through your shades, bro.
I don't think you're gonna like this.
Oh
one, dog.
man.
One Piece.
For sure.
The reason I'm gonna go One Piece,
That's the most characters. Not any.
I feel like
anime ever.
it's priceless how rich the characters are. It's priceless how rich, like, when you talk about, he does a great job of profiling the characters. These characters have fan bases of their own. I know a lot of animes do. Oda has this way of, like, how do I put it? Like, I just feel like he brings so much life to the characters, man. Where you care about a crew, you care about the fifth crewmate on Law's crew, shit like that. You know what I mean? You care about the third in command on Kaido's crew. You care about Shanks. You care about crewmates, and not even always just the captain. You know, you care about random fucking characters. You care about. I feel like he just brilliant with bringing into life those characters and just the impact and the legend. He creates this legend and aura for the characters. They have a world of their own outside of One Piece, dog. People like characters like Kizaru, characters like Akiji. Drake basically, hinted at using him for Iceman inspiration.
Damn, GTA going on outside.
Type shit, like a motherfucker. Like, One Piece got away with, like, even the most popular characters aren't just like, it ain't like we just got a Gojo. It's like, nah, nigga, we got a Big Mom, a Kaido, a Shanks, a Blackbeard, a Doflamingo. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, it's going down out there, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, do y'all hear that?
There's
It's right here on 45.
They're sounding their alarms as loud as they can fucking.
On my way here, they had like part of the bridge shut down. It was like, I don't know if it was SS situation. It was 2 police cars on 1 car.
What? Yeah, that would be mine, man. Especially when you talk about the main crew too. When you talk about the Straw Hats, like you truly love every Straw Hat.
So y'all did hear it. Randy Black, I said he heard it.
That's crazy. That shit was loud. Like with the Straw Hats, you truly care about every Straw Hat. When you really get into it, you get sucked in, man. You care about Chopper, you care about Usopp, you care about Sanji, you care about Nami, you care about their backstory, you care about where they're going next. It's just he makes you fall in love with the characters. That's one of the most beautiful things about it. You fall in love with the characters almost as if it's like, meeting good people in real life. And that's the craziest goddamn thing. And you create bonds with fictional characters, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, these characters mean something to you. That's why you see people getting One Piece characters tatted like that, getting them tatted and shit. Like, not even the main character all the time. Motherfucker have a Doflamingo tat. Motherfucker got a Boa Hancock tat. You know what I mean? Motherfucker got a Shanks tat.
How many times we gonna say motherfucker?
Yeah, like characters like Whitebeard, Ace. Characters that make you, like, characters that break your heart in real life that they died, like Ace, like, that stuff that I'm gonna try to not stop cursing so much. Losing Ace on One Piece feels like we lost somebody in real life. You know what I mean? Like, don't it, AP? Like,
for sure.
That feels like we lost somebody in real life, gang, and we're talking about a fictional goddamn character.
Yeah, Oda makes it very, very good to create characters that represent people that can be identifiable in your life. Like, Whitebeard is the ultimate stepfather. That's why everybody in his crew called him father, because he wanted to be a father to his crew. Big Mom wants all his crew to have one single race of her crew, so she wants equal representation amongst all races. And then Kaido's crew, he just wants people who wants to do whatever he wants to be the most free crew, to where people can do whatever they want when they want. And so yeah, One Piece created, it's the most characters in any anime. Over 1,000 voice actors have voiced different characters on One Piece, so that's an amazing feat, and just how each character can be loved by a certain amount of people. You'll always go to a convention and see Choppers, Luffy's, Sanji's, Zoro's, Nami's, Robin's, we saw Whitebeard in the
series. We seen the Whitebeard.
We saw Kaido, we saw Big Mom. DreamCon has so many versatility of like One Piece characters. It's a beautiful thing because of when you create a cast or a roster with those many characters, you create the opportunity of connection. There's some people who like characters that don't even get there, like Baby Five and Pika, people who are like specific One Piece characters that isn't loved by the masses, and they'll cosplay these characters.
Yeah, it still means a lot to a cult fan base.
Yes.
What do you got?
I'm going with the almighty. This is random black guy's favorite anime, known as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure have mastered the art of designing the most wildly dressed, the most wildly presented characters. But each character finds ways to be loved, to be memed, to be accepted. Dio's always going to be probably, Dio and Jotaro are always going to be the most identifiable, the easiest identifiable, because that's season 3, that's when they got stands, stuff like that. But you also got Bruno and stuff, that's from season 4, and now they're just coming back out with Still Ball and Run for season 6, technically, for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for season 5.
See, we not on no trolling stuff today, bro. We just chilling, man.
No, I know that's your favorite anime, man. You're a huge JoJo fan, man.
No, he said he thought he was gonna troll him and say fairy tale.
And you misspelled fairy tale
again. But you see,
But yeah, JoJo just the different abilities, different mindsets, and the different moments that JoJo has presented amongst the characters.
I do agree.
And it's just people can love it. It's like the most outlandish characters that you be seeing people cosplay as, but they cosplay them and they have the confidence. And each character adds a layer of representation of whoever's cosplaying those characters.
Mm-hmm.
And some people cosplay them because they just like them, but people actually represent them when they do JoJo. That's why I like to watch Rennie Goddesses, her cosplays.
Yeah, her JoJo cosplays be fire.
She loves JoJo, and so she takes the time to go and
I need to catch back up.
Which one you left off on? You left off on Stone Ocean?
Midway Part 3.
Oh shit!
So,
you ain't even got the part 4.
Yeah, I haven't got to none of that yet.
Damn, you haven't even got to Bruno and them niggas.
Nah, but I've seen what they look like and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the descendants.
I definitely need to catch back up. There's a lot on my list that I need to like catch back up on, but I definitely agree with him on the JoJo, man, because just from fully watching part 1, part 2, and halfway through part 3, like they definitely did a good job on their characters. I really do feel like they mastered their characters. Like
For sure.
everybody when they cosplay them, they definitely represent them in the best way. Grandpa Joestar when they cosplay as him. I love seeing his cosplay, especially like the ginger bean versions of him. It's like it's super cool because they really be trying to act like this guy. Like they really act like him and they don't break character half of the time. And you know who I want to see be cosplayed and I haven't seen it yet? My boy with the PS5 hairstyle.
Polaroid?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a Polaroid.
We saw one. It was like last year. We saw one. There was one that was Polaroid, and he had the little. That's when he had the mini. I forgot the name of his stand, but the mini swordsman.
Yeah, that was my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know why, but I really fooled with Polaroid.
He was the most direct out of him. He was just the most of. He had the most meatbag adventures besides the other one, the fire one.
But yeah, JoJo's a good one. Random Black Guy said, nah, the OG Donut Boy got himself killed, in my opinion. He talking about Ace.
I mean, okay. That's besides the point, homie.
For me, who I feel like mastered it, the character wise, I gotta go with Naruto.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Naruto, from the jump to end, they mastered every character. There's so many characters that people love and enjoy. Like, people love Madara. People love Pain. People love Nagato. People love the villains. And there's not that many animes out there where people cosplay and they love the villains. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have people out there that cosplay the Akatsuki's to the T, boy.
Yeah, for
like
real,
to the T. I'm talking about having the contacts in, having the right gear on, like to the T.
Having the swords, shit. Huge ass swords and shit.
When I knew Naruto was loved, and I knew a lot of their characters was loved. When what's the one Akatsuki that's always bent over, that got that hump, but he was like made out of wood or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? And he was teamed up with Datara.
Oh, you're talking about Sasori.
Yeah.
Puppet.
Yeah, so like when I seen that cosplay, and I'm like, yo, that's fucking insane, bro. That blew my mind. And I'm just like, what made you even cosplay this person? It's like, well, I really love this character design. I really love the fact of, you know, X, Y, and Z, what they were. And I asked people, why did y'all cosplay Datara? Like, people love the fact that, I don't know, they just love every character of Naruto, man. And they can connect with each character as well. It's not only that they can cosplay and they love their character, they connect with each character. They vibe with each character. I mean, people vibe with Jiraiya, they vibe with Pain, they vibe with Sasuke, Sakura. I mean, like, I've seen a ginger Ben Sakura at DreamCon. And I was like, cool. Like, everybody can vibe, everybody connect with the Naruto character. So I definitely feel like Naruto is one of the ones that did it right with mastering their anime characters for sure.
Absolutely.
Man, we all have some good picks here, man. See, I like that. I like that. Hey, what are y'all's? I don't think y'all said. Oh no, wait. Random Black, I said Hellsling, Overlord, and Hype no Ippo.
Yeah, those are
Ryan said Full Metal Alchemist, Bleach, and Inuyasha. Yeah, I think with Overlord, you only see people cosplay as Albedo though. I think the only thing they got right with Overlord, brother, is Albedo.
Overlord is a hard cosplay though, because it's so many factors to go in. If you want to look plastic or you want to look realistic.
Real. You remember we saw only one good one.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
We only saw one good one.
To be comfortable in cosplay those.
The topic right now is the 5 pillar of great anime. So we did best fan base, what anime mastered the best fan base. We already talked about that. And then we just wrapped up best characters. So we all said what anime we feel like mastered the best characters. So now we're finna go into best story. What anime do we feel like mastered the best story? Wait, did we finish? Yeah, we said Inuyasha. Yeah, they said Inuyasha is a good one. Bleach, Full Metal, Hellsling, Overlord, Hype no Ippo. All right, bet. All right, so what we're discussing and talking about is best story. So what anime mastered the best story? Now, obviously, it's gonna be, like you said, a little hard because we gotta pretty much go off of what's been finished.
That's what's hard. I'm not going any continuing. I'm not going based off what's finished.
Oh, anytime we come back from a convention, we gotta show what convention we just came from. I ain't representing that shit, brother. We already done started off about how we felt about it, but definitely we talked about it, how we had some good times there. But yes, best story. Anime with the best story.
That Soldier?
Yeah.
Soldier Boy, tell him. Well, he said you would represent Matsuri?
He said, I love the spirit with the AM badges, LOL. I'm the only one with the badge on.
Yeah, I don't got mine with me.
Yeah.
I would have wore it, but I don't want to rain on your parade right now.
That's hard.
Yeah, this one is hard because, like I said, we got to go off of what's completed.
Story.
Best story-wise that has been completed.
All anime? Like, we're just saying, what's the best story we think out of all anime?
Yeah. What we feel like has mastered.
Master the art of storytelling. So, like, not the best, just the story. Like, this characters match this location. Okay, this was able to move the plot forward.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth transaction, no slow part. Not, everything. So, but, know where it's derived from any bland.
For me, when we're talking about story, for me, out of all anime, probably gotta go Full Metal Alchemist. Just because I feel like there's like no drop off on it, man. Like, you're on the edge of your seat from the moment you turn that motherfucker on, man. And like, you never get off the edge of your seat. You can binge it, stop watching it, come back a couple days later. Before you know it, you're gonna be right like this on the, like, what? Every episode, you know what I mean? Like, you gonna be spazzing out every episode, even running it back, watching it again and again. I just feel like God bless those guys. I don't know how they did that. But I feel like it just they capitalized on it. They captivated the audience. The energy is electric. The fighting is electric, breathtaking. It has some of the most devastating, heartbreaking moments in anime. Stuff like the Shao Tucker shit. Him trying to bring back his mom for crying out loud. Him and his little brother are 11 and 8. Some shit like that. Trying to pull off a what's the name of the ritual? A life. I forgot exactly. Trying to bring their mom back to life. Gambling with that kind of shit. I'm just like, man, it starts off all smoke, and it's all smoke, dog. Like, they just keep their foot on the gas the entire time. 200 miles an hour the entire time, bro. Just taking off the entire time. No drop off. For me, I'm going to have to probably give it the Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Ghost in the Shell is fire. That's a good one. Ghost in the Shell is fire as fuck.
All right. For me, man, best story. I might go with Gurren Lagann. Because the story definitely kept going. And I mean, from Kamino and Simone to Kamino dying, Simone have to take over, to Simone having to like become a man and go through all of the changes. He has to be the leader now. He has to be the one to take over. And I mean, the story was great. The story, I shedded tears on the story for sure. There's not a lot of anime that definitely like have you like shedding tears, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the end of it, to where it all was, and he ended up like marrying the one person he was supposed to be defeating, the one person he was supposed to like beat, and just putting it out there like, yo, things happen. We gotta make the best of what we can. Like, it was a good story, and it's definitely up there. I could read your text. You text me? You always want the most, bro. You know that? You really do.
Who that?
Yeah, I guess she can come up here, dog. You just want the most.
Who that?
Who else?
The don't know?
Who else?
The don't know.
Most, bro.
Don't know.
You gotta wait till we finish replying back to everybody, my name.
No, don't know.
All right, well, what you got, brother?
That's a real one. I'm gonna go, and I don't know if a lot of y'all seen this one, but which is the original story plot, which is season 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Castlevania. Castlevania.
Put some GGs in the chat if y'all want don't know.
Hey, yo, if you want Dono in it, put some GGs in the chat, man. Let us know. I've been dealing with this raggedy motherfucker all week. Shit. So keep going.
Yeah, Castlevania is the ultimate story plot that goes to the story of Dracula. Of course, it's an adaptation from the original storyline from the games, but it mastered telling that story so perfectly. How Dracula comes.
I think I hear somebody.
I know one thing. You knock on that motherfucking door, we got a problem.
Just how it goes through the storyline on Dracula losing his wife, how he tried to be immortal, he tried to be with the humans, he tried to do this, and it goes through the story process of all the different characters from Castlevania, their own individual story arc through them, trying to go through their own trials and tribulations. It's such a beautiful story and such a heart-wrenching, because it shows how love is maximize and minimize at the same time, because it's like you love something so much that you hate a lot of other things because you can't have what you love most. But then you learn to love it the same way. Is if you can't have it, or whether you have it or if you can't have it, that you can still learn to love, still appreciate what you have. But just yeah, that story, those Castlevania, please check it out on Netflix. It's amazing.
Nah, facts.
Animation is superb, but I'm talking about the story. The story is just, you'll love it from beginning to end. I might rewatch it.
Yeah, that's
Sweet.
a good one. That's definitely a good
I
one.
love it though.
All right. Hey man, we only got 2 GGs. I don't think we gotta jazz them. I don't think they want them in here. I don't think they want them in here, man. Let me call this fool.
Don't know. No, don't know. They say no, homie.
They say no. Let's put them on speaker, chat. All right, so let's see.
Yeah.
You at the door?
No.
All right, well, damn, nigga, you got like 5 to 10 seconds to be at the door.
No, I'm not about to wait outside waiting for you.
So, anyways, you got jazz the moment he in, so I got you, random black guy. I looked out for you, random black guy. Is the I'm trying to figure out where they at. Yu Yu Hakusho, good story. Full Metal Alchemist, good story. Mob Psycho, okay. I heard that Mob Psycho started off rough.
Yeah, you can say that.
But then I heard it ended great. Zam, you gonna let this fool in?
Yeah. You better be at the door right now. Yeah.
Josh at the door.
All right, we come.
Man. We gotta rearrange shit. Put his ass right there.
I still gotta get the chair.
Oh, yeah. We gotta rearrange shit because Mr. Dono decided to come in later. Oh, shit. I called him and I hung up on him. Oh, that boy said Metalbots got a good story.
Oh, for sure.
And indeed, Metalbots do have a good story. Dang.
The ending was wonky, but the storyline is perfect. The ending was wonky with the giant Metabot. Was but overall, it was a good concept.
It was. It was.
Because that's when they were trying to. Bankai was trying to sell smaller mech toys and stuff like that. Because Digimon was the only competitor they had against Pokemon, and so.
Come on, let's back out. And they games were great.
Yeah, Metabot.
They games were great. You can leave the door open. Yeah, let that cool come in. They games were great.
Yeah.
Hey man, Bo, you is correct. It's the correct answer, but you know I have to be unbiased. Okay,
Who said that?
I have to be unbiased. You know, and I just can't always say Bo. You feel me? Like I gotta be, you know, can't just throw in my favorite like that.
Code Geass had a great story.
Oh yeah, somebody said Code Geass, huh? I'm trying to read the chat.
Code Geass.
We said, oh yeah, here we go. Code Geass, Full Metal Alchemist, and Gundam. Yu Yu Hakusho, Full Metal Alchemist, and Mob Psycho. For a split second, dyslexia kicked in because I thought that said Ghost Stories, but it's Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell.
Okay. Indeed, he will be if he ever stopped playing around. All right. The next up that we have is Best Art Design. An anime that mastered best art design. It's indeed a gag show, brother. We all know this.
I'm just gonna have to say it. I just as much as Random Black Guy hates this.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
Anyway, Demon Slayer has mastered the visualization
Facts.
of
Indeed.
bringing literal art to life.
Indeed.
I watched the Infinity Castle movie today just out of just killing time today in my house because it's on Crunchyroll for the next month.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch that.
So, man, that just rewatching it and just seeing how the sound, like how they connect the moment, the frames, how they mastered CGI with hand-drawn animation layered upon layered. Oh man, it's just visually appealing. It's visual, and the fight scenes are superb. The detail in the background, as things happening, you have to really pay attention to a lot of stuff. Like people don't even know. So I wanted to point it out on Instagram today. Like when Tanjiro fell the second time in a hole while following Giyu, they was trying to send him to upper one to get him out the way, but luckily he got back up, and that's when they sent Akaza instead. And so that was a cool detail that people don't know because it was a red flash, and the red flash only happens when Kokoshibo shows up.
Mm-hmm.
So they were trying to send him to Kokoshibo, but they ended up having to send Akaza his way then. So that was a cool touch, but it just the small details, even with their breathing styles.
You see the wind come in when they're inhaling it and when they're exhaling it. Yeah.
Each breath style is a representation of that person's character and that person's emotions and things like that. Like love breathing is a derivative of fire breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Sound breathing is a derivative of thunder breathing. Serpent breathing is a derivative of wind breathing. So it's just it's beautiful how each character moves, how they run, how they talk, their facial expressions and comedy relief moments, how it switches between. You can tell by the animation switching when they have to go to conversation to battle. By the background, when the background intensifies with colors and stuff, you know that it's going to be a lot of scene transactions and area transactions where it's amazing. But yeah, definitely Demon Slayer has mastered it, and they've proven that with another $800 million movie.
They're milking it. Oh my god.
As they should.
And I'm here for it all, brother. I ain't read the manga, so I'm here for it all, brother.
Yeah.
That was a good one, and I think that was gonna be everybody one. But I think I have one that's definitely gonna throw everybody off. I feel like I consider it anime, and yeah, he said Demon Slayer, brother. Come on, man, you can't be biased all the time, bro.
Yes, he can.
You gotta understand that Demon Slayer does have a really good art design. I'm not gonna lie.
Mappa destroyed, like,
yeah,
come on,
bro.
man.
He's gonna be biased no matter what.
800 million off of one movie.
He's gonna die biased.
So, what I have is Afro Samurai.
Okay.
That's good.
I felt like they mastered their art design in a different, unique way. Adding it to that hood culture, like the black culture. Like, it's something about it that makes it very unique. And I don't think I've seen anything else drawn in that style.
I forgot the name of that style, but it's like Afro anime style where because the same person who did that did the Boondocks.
Boondocks, yes.
The same person who did that.
But you could tell he really went all with Afro Samurai.
Yeah, because there's a lot more bloodier details and stuff like that. And it has to be more because Afro is a samurai, and so his movement, his body movement, his mannerisms and stuff has to mimic Yasuke, which was the first African samurai. And yeah, for sure. Like the thing with Afro Samurai, it was doing what Demon Slayer was doing, but at an earlier stage where it wasn't fully developed because they had a lot of CGI moments in Afro Samurai. It just wasn't cleaned up enough and it wasn't layered enough for it to be too. It was still a good visual representation of like Afro seeing his dead dad, Afro having these nightmares, Afro fighting these different robot mechs when he had to fight a clone, or had to fight a clone of his dad, and things of that. It was just unique.
What you got?
I'm gonna go with Solo Leveling.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they really went all out with that. And shout out to Solo Leveling, man.
Did Mappa do them too? I'm trying to think. No, different one.
I think they did. Wasn't it a Chinese animator that did it?
I really fuck with how they just came out and they're swinging for the fences. I love my bro. I love my bro.
A1. Okay, that's why it looked good like that. A1 Studios did it.
Yeah, A1.
You know, one of the things I really admire about Solo Leveling, it gives me that old feel. It give me that feel that I thought was gonna be gone from anime. Like they're daring for greatness and they're hungry for greatness, and I really appreciate that they're going for it, man. They're calling their shot and they're trying to deliver, man. And I really do appreciate that. They got that vibe, man, where, like I say, you just don't see it too much no more. Like animes are afraid to take that route. They're afraid to take that approach of having the overpowered MC, having the broken MC.
True.
You know what I mean? Having the overpowered MC. A lot of people having the cocky MC. A lot of animes are definitely terrified to even try to take that route. To make somebody that'll rival a Son Goku in stature. That'll look here.
Take a seat, and you have to get Jazz.
Then give me my food back.
That's cool. They said Jazz.
Y'all want some food?
They said Jazz.
Brandon Black guy can kiss my ass.
Don't give a damn. Get out.
Why?
Because they said Jazz as soon as you say
why?
They said the words. We don't ask why. Get the fuck out.
Put the light on.
Put the what on?
Put the light on. Turn the light on.
Put the jazz light on.
Exit this way, like.
He talking about the jazz light.
It's over there.
I'm gonna see my damn self out. How the fuck this thing work?
It probably need batteries in it.
Son of a bitch, man. Fuck y'all.
Jazz his ass out of here.
Damn.
Uncle Phil's ass out of here.
Hold on, because about 3 people said Jazz you as soon as you came in. So I can't just let you go out and come back in type shit. You feel me? You got to sit out for just a tad bit. Just a tad bit, brother.
The don't know has arrived.
Anyways, you finished with yours?
Yeah, I guess that's it, man. But just to close that out, I really appreciate how they're daring for greatness the way that they're going about it. They're going a route that very few feel like they could even have a chance at succeeding, and they're doing it beautifully.
Once Zam finishes his take, you can come back in.
I'd have gone 30 minutes, but my take is done. You got lucky, motherfucker.
All right, come back in, brother.
All right, hold on.
I like that. He said, "When is overpowered too much for an MC?"
Who said that?
Right.
Oh, Guts?
Yeah.
That is a great question. I'll tell you, that's a great question. I'll answer it right now. One Punch Man, Saitama. That's where it's too much because I love it because I understand the story. I understand it, but for the average person that doesn't really understand it, it's going to be hard to get people to even want to understand it because people are just gonna write off, oh, it's a gag character, da da da. They're so many people do that they don't even take it seriously, and they don't even give the anime a chance. They don't give the story a
I
chance.
love my bro.
So yeah, that's a bad time of it because they went too far with the overpowered MC, like One Punch Man. To the point where everybody's just gonna say, oh, it's a gag character, even though it's technically not. Technically. You could say he basically is, but technically he's not. But just shit like that. They did go too far, and it just doesn't make people take it serious because of how far that they juiced him. Even though it does make sense if you actually know the story. Hey, Wizzle, what's the motherfucking dizzle?
My boy, what's up, man?
In the hizzle.
What's going on?
EVR TV in the building, y'all.
All right, so the next category, and this is the last one for the 5 pillars of great anime. I actually say this one for last because I've been talking about this one for quite some time amongst just all of us. Which one of the things was this one is best soundtrack and sound design. Anime that mastered the soundtrack and sound design. I personally believe that it's Naruto for me. Naruto mastered the soundtrack and sound design. I feel like with
this,
they got charades going on in the background. All that just got caught off, by the way. But
for real?
yeah. But I once again it's Naruto because for me, I mean, what soundtrack, what song when they go so when you hear that like come on man, you know what I'm saying?
Sure, it has amazing identifiable sounds, and that's what we mean with this. It's like just not even just the intro, the outro of the anime, but the identification sounds of certain characters, certain moments, scene change, stuff like that, sound effects, like the Rasengan sound effects, Chidori, like just
yes, I love the sound effect of the Chidori. Like I love the sound effect of the Chidori. It just the screech of it is just oh man. Like y'all finna make me pull up some of the soundtracks, so no, I ain't gonna do it. Man, Naruto soundtrack and sound design. I mean, you got Sadness and Sorrow. Like name an anime where we try to learn how to play a melody on the keyboard. Like everybody at one point in time in their life learned or tried to learn how to play Sadness and Sorrow, whether it's on a piano, whether it was a guitar, whether it was a saxophone, whatever instrument it was that you was playing at the time as a kid growing up. We all tried to play Sadness and Sorrow. So yeah, I gotta go with Naruto for me. That I feel like it's one anime that mastered sound design and soundtrack.
Both of y'all said y'all's already?
Nah, I went first.
Oh.
So.
Neither, sir.
I'm gonna go with Fairy Tail for me. Yeah, I feel like Fairy Tail, they have a way with their sounds and stuff and their music, like all of their intros, the suspense moments, the getting fired up.
Fired up.
I'm getting all fired up. The sorrow moments, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they match the vibe. They match that roller coaster with their sounds so well that I think it's unappreciated in anime. I feel like the care and the love they put into truly creating the anime of Fairy Tail is like, it's slept on, bro. Like, they put actual love into making that shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and they cared about stuff like that. And then like just just when fairy tales show up and shit get really rocking. You know what I mean? Like when fairy tale, when you think you can count them out, nigga, and then it's just
no counting them out. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You hear that theme song cut on. You like, okay, some finna shake, boy. Nasu done got back up. Urza done got back up. Gray done got back up. Your big three of them just got back up, bro. Shit
got back
finna
up.
rock, boy.
Yes.
It's finna rock.
You done fuck around, let me get back up.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I feel like they just deliver on that shit, man.
I think what make it hit so hard right now is because we just got
done watching some fairy tale.
Granted, it was like, some filler episodes because we just came off of some like really hype shit. But
yeah. And them episodes was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We watching filler and that shit was fire. It was lit. But I feel like the first series of fairy tale, 300 episodes or whatever, throughout that entire 300 episodes, the journey, the roller coaster, they're there sonically, man.
Yeah.
It's there, like say whatever you say about it, but I feel like
give it props.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta give flowers to do.
All of the intros, all of the outros, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't miss with their sounds and shit. Like they don't miss, man. The battle sound effects, you know what I mean? Man. Shout out to Fairy Tail. I'm gonna go Fairy Tail on that one.
All right, what you got, Big Money?
Damn, I was torn between these two, but I'm gonna go DBZ, man. DBZ is
okay.
Funimation has established a universal known sound, especially with the like when Dragon Ball Z about to battle.
Yeah.
The key blast sound effects.
The lightning sound effects.
The motion of the different vehicles.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
And then
When you summon the different dragons, when you come like a Rumor versus you summon Shinron, different the ways they talk and stuff like that. Different different languages, how they interact and stuff like that. But man, yeah, DBZ's intro is always going to be universal, especially even Super has a very good soundtrack as well. Especially like my favorite one. I love the Ultra Instinct sound.
I get hyped every time I hear that.
Yeah, that was a worldly known established moment when Goku went Ultra Instinct. That's when the whole world paused to watch Goku go Ultra Instinct.
Remember we was all in my house watching that. Hey, look, y'all, we used to once a week everybody come over and we'll watch it. It was that. Then y'all had put on One Piece because that was one that was coming on the same day too, right?
Yeah, they were dropping the same night.
Yeah.
Both dropped because they're both right off on the mission. They both dropped every.
What was it? Every Sunday?
I think it was Wednesday.
Or it might have been every Wednesday. But I remember everybody used to come over and we'll just watch it, man. And I ain't gonna never forget, bro. We was all watching Super, man. It's the most funniest moment. The gods stood up. I said, hey, man, we not finna disrespect the gods. They stood up. We gotta stand up. So we all stood up. We all stood up, man. They had to do it. But they did it for your boy because, as much as I love Superman and I love DBZ.
I think I was at Job Corp watching.
Yeah, you was.
And I stood up in my dorm room.
You was.
I stood up in my motherfucking dorm room.
Hey, Super Soldier, watch your mouth. What we talking about mid, big dog? What we talking about mid? Watch your mouth, homie.
What's mid?
What's mid, homie?
What's mid, player?
Watch your mouth, homie. Yeah.
It's between that one and JJK. I love JJK soundtrack.
As much as I haven't fully dived into it, I've seen all of season 1, I do agree. Their soundtrack is amazing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, they
blues really good.
They intro and outros are freaking fire. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I really see. I stayed away from the Dragon Ball Z's and stuff like that, so I can give y'all kind of like a different mind frame of where I be on sometimes. But like, I definitely love DBZ sound effects from when they go Super Saiyan to the lightning, and yeah, that I mean, as a kid, we all tried to go Super Saiyan, and I used to like really like I used to really do the damn sound effects as a kid doing that. Hey, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, AJ, Yu-Gi-Oh shit was fire as well. When you used to summon them and stuff like that, yeah. The summoning sound effects for every card. They used to do the like when I flip, you hear the little like
when you goes to Yami Yugi and lets the Pharaoh take over.
Yeah, my boy Ho demeanor changed, the sound around him changed, the air around him changed. My boy aura just changed in general.
So Kaiba will pull up in his newest blue eyes white dragon vehicle.
Hey man, screw the rules. I got money.
Whole vehicle.
Boy.
Nigga pull up with a blue eyes lamb in this motherfucker. Like, God damn, nigga.
Blue eyes Lambo in this mug. Ain't the original PS5 design really based off of him though?
Oh, that's 100%.
Ain't the PS5 design based off of, ain't that big motherfucker right there based off of him? Ain't it based off of him, man? Alright, let's get into the comments, man, because they've been tearing
they on fire.
Yeah, I've been seeing it go.
They on fire. Oh, Soldier said he was talking to random black guy with the mid thing too.
Oh, okay. I feel like Overlord does OP the right way, even the MC. Oh, he talking about overpowered. Okay. Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho opening is fire.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite openings ever.
Yeah, Bleach is fire. Nobody sounds
Kanye produced that too. No,
nah, man. He probably put his hands on it. He might have. Nobody sound effect is better than Gundam and Dragon Ball Z and One Piece is. Yeah, Gundam definitely changed the game because, like you said, with it being in the early 80s, coming off of the Godzilla and stuff.
So, yeah, like those they did those sound effects physically. And that was the thing about during that time. They anguished on doing the sound effects physically. They'll have like a person who does beatbox noises, give him a whole bunch of different tools, and be like, "Can you make a robot like just different sound effects?" And they have to come up with different things, different grunts, different stuff like that. How the sabers work, and so that was a different thing. They still do it sometimes, depending on what kind they need, but.
I recommend Bake. That soundtrack is fire. Fairy Tale is good. I know, shocking coming from me. Fairy Tale Snow Fairy opening is one of my favorite openings. Oh,
who said that?
Random
RBG?
Black guy. Yeah, Fairy Tale Snow Fairy opening is one of his favorite openings.
I gotta hear that one. I don't know off top, but I know all of them are usually fire. But my favorite Fairy Tale one is the first one.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah, that's my favorite.
Good said Attack on Titan, Inuyasha, and Bleach.
What for music?
Yeah, rumbling. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Or just the original.
Big O's good.
Oh yeah, Big O is good. Oh yeah, Samurai Shampoo. Hey, Samurai Shampoo was fire.
He forgot the L. Samurai Shampoo.
Oh dang.
He said shampoo.
Let me see what else. Yeah, when I go to the bathroom, I try to go Super Saiyan. This boy here.
Who said that?
Random black guy. Pokemon, facts, Pokemon.
That's also where you turn to Sanji.
Indeed, huh?
All right, nephew, I'll be looking for it.
Speaking of some running.
That is pretty right.
All right, so that concludes our 5 pillar of great anime. Honestly, that was a good one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna always increase and diversify the channel and add different stuff where we're just not necessarily downplaying another one and disregard another anime or putting down another anime. We'll have some topics like that, but we're just gonna constantly raise the bar. We're gonna add more games. We're gonna do and stuff like that. Like I want to still do this other one. Hopefully we can probably do it next week where we can be like, hey, which anime represents this album? Like you gotta pick anime.
You did say that.
I want to do stuff like that.
That was fire
so
too.
we combine anime and sound and be like, hey, like which anime character is the R. Kelly or like something like that.
Hey,
Something like that. That'd be cool.
We all know Musin is the Michael Jordan. Michael Jackson. You already know.
I hate you.
He.
I actually might cosplay him.
Oh,
but I'm doing Domo too.
That's gonna be fire. I just want to throw something out before we go to the next segment. For best art design, I'm very shocked that you didn't say Donna because I was gonna say it, but I pulled out from it.
The reason I didn't say it because it's not fully complete yet, and they haven't. Next season they're gonna win animated year hands down because it's the
2027.
It's the Alien Invasion. They were supposed to come out this year, but they were gonna hold out to next year because it's the Alien Invasion arc and it's the best arc so far in the entire series. I would have said that if it was animated, but it's not animated currently, and so I can't really say it. Like season 1, season 2, they were perfectly animated, but season 3 is where you're gonna get it. Man, then the new chapter came out Monday. That's gonna be even crazier. But season 3 is my favorite so far. It's just the concept of alien invasion and how you describe it and how you illustrate it. It's gonna be the most visually satisfying thing you've seen in a long time, because the person who worked on Hell's Paradise created Don, and that's why he's such a good illustrator.
That's why that's okay.
And that's why it's like every character is completely wild and wonky, because that's the reason he told him, because he was trying to draw characters with too much consistency, and the creator of Hell's Paradise told him just have fun with it. He's like, don't if you draw a toilet with muscles, nigga, own it. And that's what he did.
Musclehead toilet.
That's why it's a lobster shrimp with boxing gloves. It's like
the rooster.
Yeah.
Another thing that I like what Random Black Guy did too, because he gave us his anime best art design, and he also gave us his manga best art design. And he said his manga best art design was Berserk. So what are you? I don't read that much manga, so I will let y'all two take over this. What do y'all feel like is an anime that mastered best art design?
For me, manga, 100% One Punch Man manga for me. Not even close. That's why people were so outraged when the anime came out and that shit was garbage, because the manga is absolutely flawless. To me, that is one of the best manga that might be, it's not the best, but it's damn near the best manga I've ever read in my life. The fight scenes in that shit is pure. Everything about the One Punch Man manga is absolutely flawless to me. Everything about it. Chapter 1 to current, all the way through. They didn't miss a step. They need to come back strong on that anime though, because it's a damn shame that they dropped the ball on that. But manga art style for me, I'm gonna definitely go One Punch Man, number 1. Number 2 would be the super anime, super manga, flawless too, fire as hell too. But yeah, them would be my tops for sure. One Punch Man and Dragon Ball Super.
And then what you got? Because I know you read a lot of manga as well.
Yeah, I have to say Sakamoto Days. If you go read that manga, and that's why I like the animation is cool, but it's a little bit lackluster compared to these panels. Oh my god! Like Gaku is my favorite character besides, damn man, y'all not caught up on it. But the latest chapter just showed who X just copied, and it's insane who he just copied next. But anyways, it's amazing how they're able to put so much detail and put scientific facts and stuff. They'd be like, he threw this screw at 25 miles per hour and bullets rotate this amount per hour, so he was able to divert the trajectory. And he does it so simplicity visually, so you can see it with very minimal details, like how Hunter x Hunter does, but way less details, and makes it scientifically plausible and just visually beautiful. Very detailed, very cut centered. Minimal mistakes on different things. And then another one I have to say is probably like Seven Deadly Sins, man. Seven Deadly Sins
I read that one.
manga is immensely beautiful, and I don't know how
bro. Agreed.
this especially when he first drew Meliodas' dad, the king, that took so long to fucking draw by hand.
Man.
And then the Supreme Goddess, which is what's her name's mom? Elizabeth's mom, and so just that was
they definitely did a great job on that. They definitely did a great job on drawing that out. All right, so that's it for the 5 great pillars of anime. We got about 19 minutes left. We're gonna go into our second segment, which is what Blue Soul wanted to do, and it's our rage baiting section. And he wanted to talk about overrated anime characters.
Well, you weren't supposed to let him know we were going to be rage baiting, but you kind of gave it away.
I mean, they're going to know what we was doing anyway.
No, you weren't supposed to let them know. We were planning to do that.
Oh.
We just come out with our list and we rage bait them. We don't tell them we're going to rage bait them, no.
Oh.
It's all good.
So, I have no idea where he went, brother. He has 18 minutes to get back in this room.
I think he's busy. Don't know.
Yeah.
You want to join us for overrated characters? You got your list?
I don't have a list of overrated characters, but I can throw off the top of my head.
Come on down.
All right. You want to start it off since this is your segment?
All right, yeah, I'll start it. Well, I got a whole top 5. I thought that's what, but I guess we don't got to use the whole 5.
Just give me y'all 3.
3?
Yeah.
See, I made my 5 because I wanted to have a hell of a 5. But since we're going to narrow it down, my first pick, I'm going to go to Itachi Uchiha. Overrated character.
You're fucking out your rabbit mind.
We don't have that much time, big dog.
Come on in.
You are out your
17
mind.
minutes left.
I'm going to go to Itachi Uchiha. Let me explain why. The dono is in the building. One of the reasons I'm going to go to Itachi is because being at these cons as of late, and ironically, I have been cosplaying as Itachi. But one of the reasons I'm going to Itachi is because being at these cons made me realize it. When we had our Jiraiya versus Itachi thing going, if y'all seen that, check that out. People are just completely delusional when it comes to Itachi these days. People think Itachi could just do any and everything. I love Itachi, by the way, too. He's one of my favorite Naruto characters. Probably not my favorite, but he's one of my favorite. It's just insane how you can put they think Itachi solos the verse. He soloed the Uchiha. They think he solos the goddamn verse. So the Itachi fans have just been going out of control with overrating this guy. And I'm just like, yo, it's time to call it out. It's time to call that shit out. You know what I mean? Itachi Uchiha is overrated. Overrated. They think the guy can do no wrong. They think his shit doesn't stink. And goddamn, they think he could just do anything. He's overrated, goddamn it. I'm sorry to break it to y'all. That's my first pick.
All right. Anyone of y'all got?
You can go next.
I honestly didn't write nothing down. I'm not gonna lie.
I
I don't.
P-Money?
I don't.
You didn't write nothing. You didn't take this opportunity.
I don't. I mean,
I'll
I have
probably say-
nothing to call anybody out on no more, bro. I think I done called everybody on everything so far, man.
This was your chance, big dog.
If I got to, if I have to, since we are, I'll say Brawley for me.
Damn.
I say Brawley.
I second that.
I say Brawley.
Oh,
man,
now you want to pick
he
one.
may be a descendant from the original legendary Super Saiyan, but I think overall,
Which Broly, if you want to go there with it, which one you want to call overrated the most? Or both of them? Or
I'm
what?
going
I-
with Z.
he's going with
Oh.
I'll go with Super. I'll go with
I'm going
Super
with
One
Z.
because just how he was able to go toe to toe.
Z is actually dumb broken. We'll talk about that another time, but
Yeah, no, I feel like he was not necessarily forced in, but he was inserted in a way. Yeah.
quick, stupid hot take. Z Broly might be the most broken character in all DBZ. Come to Blue Soul Universe. If you're interested in that, I might break that down. I've seen some things that are very interesting about Broly, but go ahead.
For sure, that is true. 'Cause at that beginning of that movie, when they said a nigga deleted the whole galaxy, I'm like, nigga,
Shit like that. That's
I would
really
say
crazy when you
mi-
break it down.
That'll take millions of years for him to destroy that many suns for a whole galaxy. But anyways, I think Super Brawley is just he was.
That's definitely overrated for sure.
They needed
Because they just say, fuck it, let's just, yeah.
They just needed it for a movie to
Yeah,
get people in the
that's
seats
it.
without necessarily directly.
And then they
Introducing
backdoored and nerfed them right away.
Yeah.
So it's like, that shit is definitely overrated. Facts.
I'm gonna go. Wait, you done?
No.
I'm gonna go with Z Broly. I'm gonna go with Z Broly being overrated. I mean,
Why exactly?
Damn. You just said fuck what Josh said.
I'm going with Z Broly being overrated. Why exactly is because, I mean, bro, who the hell remembers who they was crying next to as a damn baby, bro? I don't remember being in the baby cell thing and remembering who the hell was crying next to
You're
me,
not
bro.
that legendary Super Saiyan, big
And
dog.
how the hell do he know it was Kakarot? What makes him think it could have been any random ass baby
The
that
nigga
was
a
crying
legend.
right there next to him, bro?
He
So
probably
you
was
telling me
conscious
at
before
the
he was
age
conscious.
of an infant, at the age of some
Most overrated
milliseconds,
character.
is definitely.
You see, he saved himself
like-
and his dad as an infant too.
I mean,
I've got two
honestly,
picks.
no, he ain't saved himself
In
as
the
an infant.
vacuum of
got
space. When
Oh,
Planet
yeah,
Vegeta, when Planet
'cause he was
Vegeta
crying.
exploded,
Yeah.
he saved them while
yeah,
Planet
yeah.
Vegeta exploded. So that's
But
dumb
Z
crazy.
Broly is still overrated to me, brother. I just feel like
I mean, that's cool.
my boy is just overrated, man. I think he's just overrated. Nick came back for 3 fucking movies. Okay, the first movie was perfectly fine, right? I thought Goku ended him off with hitting him in the stomach with his cut. Where his cut was at. Then he came back, right? I don't know how the crystallized stuff in his cut came, and then we got Broly second coming.
That scene is like, when you really dissect that scene, I seen something interesting that really broke down that scene. That's not a reflection.
And then that's his skin ripping off too, bro. That's crazy.
That's not a reflection of Broly's strength or nothing.
No, I'm not talking about his strength.
That scene is just a freak scene because the argument that they were making why that is actually
I
a
still got
bullshit.
my overrated character. We don't got all that time.
Go ahead.
I thought they can go to Blue Soul Universe.
But-
They could, but this is interesting though.
I thought they could go to Blue Soul Universe.
Go ahead though.
Once again, I just say Broly. Bio Broly was definitely just like, we taking it too far. Like, how many times do we got to bring Broly back, man? I think all his movies is what made him overrated. They should have left it at 1. I'll take 2.
But the Super Broly, the Dragon Ball Super Broly was the most based Broly. They did him right. That was the perfect Broly movie.
Nah,
in my
hell
opinion.
nah.
That was the perfect
That's
Broly
fine.
movie.
So you got
I got 2.
go with
Okay.
1.
Oh, y'all all got another one too?
We all said 1, yes.
Okay. So my first one is gonna be Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter.
Overrated?
Overrated.
Oh shit.
Big facts. Here's the thing, right? Everybody loves like Kurapika's that motherfucker, but realistically, when you break his abilities down, all his OP abilities only work against the spiders. So if he run into a motherfucker that's not a spider,
That's
really, what
crazy.
can he do? Not only that, he's really only broken when he got scarlet eyes, which can only be activated under certain circumstances. So, I mean, truthfully, while he can really put people in a bind that are spiders and take their abilities away, we already know if you read the manga enough that shit could be reversed. So, I mean, for those of you that know, he's overrated for sure just because he put a handicap on his shit to begin with. He's a cold motherfucker, but only when he is fighting them spiders, man. Outside of that, I don't really know what he's gonna do.
My
That's
Mexican
crazy.
/ white brother, did you?
I did.
All right, what you got, brother?
You want to get another one?
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
Hey, I can start it off if you want.
The
You got a
dono.
list.
No.
Oh, okay.
I got a whole 5. But
I
we're not
got
gonna get 5.
I got 5. I got 5 out.
All right, hold on. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
The dono.
Yeah.
My next pick, Dracula Mihawk.
You tripping.
I'm going to go with Dracula Mihawk. I love this character. I love my bro. It's going to hurt me to say this because I love my bro. But Dracula Mihawk. Yes, I said it. One of the reasons I'm going Dracula Mihawk is because everybody wants to believe
that shit look fire.
he's this badass OP guy.
Yeah, that fire.
He might not be. I'm starting to think he's probably still one of them guys, but I'm starting to think he's not all that, man. And I'm going to call him overrated because what have we seen him really do besides manhandle or East Blue Sorrow? What else has he really got did?
Can I tell you?
You can tell me. What has he got did?
We saw him take one slash
Yes.
and destroy Fujitori's meteor that he brought from space. We saw him,
that was gangster.
We saw him stop Zoro's 3-sword technique with a dagger.
Not even a dagger.
With
That
a
was
dagger.
That was a little knife, a pocket knife. Yeah.
With a
The
dagger.
Fujitori shit crazy. But I'm still gonna say Mihawk is overrated, man, because he ain't fucking with my dog Shanks. You know what I'm saying? So
that was his first pick, by the way.
He didn't waver when Whitebeard joined up in Marineford.
He did.
He didn't pass out.
He was out there.
Yeah, nah.
But still, I'm gonna go with overrated because I think that he's just overrated. I don't think he's not good. I think he's just overrated.
Okay.
I don't think, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just,
for as little as we know, he's one of the most mysterious characters.
He is still mysterious.
Hey, I
as fuck.
appreciate the hearts and the likes and the 100% and the laugh
Big
faces.
facts,
I
big
appreciate
facts.
that.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
facts. But Dracula Mihawk, who agrees with me?
Skip me. I'm
Okay,
going off of
okay.
one of y'all. So
Who agrees with me?
So if you,
I got one.
Okay, I'm bouncing off of
This
y'all.
one's gonna ruffle everybody's feathers.
Mm.
Jazz his ass.
Damn, brother.
Tasty.
Jazz his ass.
Of the
How, bro?
He let him play.
Tasty.
Goku has the shortest arc amongst the Hashira, and I know the story. I've read the manga and stuff like that. But in his flame breathing is supposed to be a direct descendant of sun breathing. So its forms are more precise, vicious, and accurate than the other breathing styles.
Random black guy, he don't suck, man.
But yet he was treated as Stars and Stripes from My Hero.
No.
It was exited. He only had 3 episodes before he was killed off.
Indeed.
I mean, yeah, but have
His
you not
biggest
seen a
screen
Kame got
time.
killed?
I know, but I was just talking about from this story perspective.
I feel you, but you got to think who took him out.
That's still
Let's
my
be
favorite
realistic.
character.
I'm sure everybody's seen the movie, and if you
Demon Slayer.
haven't, it dropped today on Crunchyroll. Go ahead and sponsor us, Crunchyroll. But listen, Rengoku died by probably the only demon that could have been stronger than Muzan. His head was cut off, and he was regenerating that bitch.
Yeah.
And of his own
And-
free will and
And
memory.
Rengoku almost got him by
And I'm
himself.
glad you're saying that because
That's who
I'm
killed
bouncing off.
Rengoku.
I'm bouncing off of him. I could say, wait, are you done? Because
You're not saying he's overrated.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah,
Akaza is the most overrated character in Demon Slayer.
Hell nah.
Ain't asking you.
I don't know about that.
Overrated. You just said a lot of the great things. His head was chopped off, and he was still fighting. I mean, he had to end his own self to defeat himself. They had to. He became so strong and overrated for no goddamn reason, and he had to end his own self.
Nah, bro.
What? Why did he defy the rules of
the
getting
most
his head chopped
useless
off?
one is that damn.
Come on, man.
That damn butterfly girl.
Come on, man.
Oh, shit, never.
Arkansas is overrated, and I don't give a damn about his backstory.
Shiro probably more.
I got an overrated character that's gonna make James happy. That I'm finally gonna say some shit about this show.
Random Black Guy, get ready to start clipping. I don't know what he finna say.
But I'm gonna say Akainu from One Piece is overrated.
I don't know what that is.
That's the man that killed
Is
Ace.
he really overrated though?
This is why I'm saying he's overrated. From what I've deduced from the show, we have three main admirals: Aokiji, Akainu, and Kizaru. Right? Those were the big three of the Marines back then. Back in Marineford, Rengoku. Right, because there's a Rengoku in.
Hey man, watch your mouth,
One Piece.
Yeah,
he ain't overrated, man.
Sengoku. Sengoku told Garp, "Are you really going to destroy all of them if we kill your grandson?" Which immediately told us that the commander-chief of the damn Marines said Garp could destroy everybody if he wanted to. That's how strong Garp is, which tells me Akainu is weaker than him.
Yeah.
Well, Aokiji is the protege to Garp. So off rip, Haki got to be crazy. Now we know Aokiji and Akainu fought for 10 days and completely changed I don't think it was Punk Hazard, was it?
Yeah.
It was Punk Hazard. Yeah. But they changed the weather forever on that island, which is a crazy feat. But then when it comes to Kizaru, which is the strongest of the three by far.
Shout out to his voice actor. I met him and we interviewed.
Which is the strongest by far of the three, in my personal opinion. He walks up in the Gorosei. He walks up to the five elders like he owns that bitch every single fucking time, bro. I'm so dead ass. Emu doesn't dare say shit to this man.
For real, huh?
Bro.
Damn, got like 30 seconds.
Yeah, so I'm saying Akainu is going to be overrated from the One Piece verse.
That, though. I like that. That's a good ass.
Really, the only feat he's had is beating Ace.
Killing Ace.
Which is a lower variant of his Devil Fruit, basically.
26.
Yeah. So, Akainu, I don't know what you're going to do in this war, but I'm pretty sure you're going to get capped pretty fast.
That's a really good one.
What you think, AP?
No, that's a good take. I think Akainu hasn't done, and he's been on Fraud Watch for the last 6 years.
No, big fact.
And
yeah,
so
I agree.
His last big thing was Catcher and Bonnet. That was the last big thing he did, was help Catcher and Bonnet.
That fool trash.
We've seen Kizaru and Aokiji do so much.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Eustace Kid probably could be the kind of.
Nah, that's not that. That's crazy. Hell nah.
Captain Kid will get on
one shot dead kid is what you mean, boy. You better stop.
But that's against Shanks.
But I kind of was strong enough to block one of Whitebeard's blades with his foot, and so it's like his physicality is there.
Yeah,
he has the physical prowess.
Josh, you got another one?
Of course.
You got this.
Of course. I
was ready. I was ready for this to be the whole show.
I couldn't do it either.
I'm going to go with Big Mom.
Damn.
I'm going to go ahead and go with Big Mom. Over fucking rated.
How so?
Because she got her ass whooped by Law and Kid, for one. For two, she's the weakest emperor. For three, she's just clout, bro.
The weakest emperor?
Yeah, she's just all clout, bro. I gotta come at her. She's all clout.
She's got the soul fruit though.
She's all clout though, my nigga. She's all clout. they not where you even said Jinbei stood 10 toes against her. Like
but why was he able to do that? Complete conviction in Luffy.
Can he get his stuff off first?
No, and he is.
I mean, I'll let him prove my point. Go ahead.
You better stop.
Go ahead, big dog. But unfortunately, do I think she's just completely ass? No. But I think she's overrated because I think she could have been beaten, especially if she wasn't with Kaido. I mean, they fought against her. They almost fought her in Whole Cake Island. They didn't really get to match up with her how they wanted. But I feel like that's something. If Kaido wasn't around, Big Mom ain't that much of a problem. Especially if we're talking about the after 2 years skip Straw Hats. Zoro wasn't even there on Whole Cake Island. If fucking Zoro was there,
I personally think Zoro is the strongest out of the whole Straw Hat crew. I think he's stronger
that
than
was
Luffy.
an interesting, yeah. And we don't know how strong Zoro is gonna get or whatever, but I'm gonna go Big Mom overrated. If the Straw Hats had the full crew and then they took on Big Mom and Kaido's not there, that's an easy wash. They're washing Big Mom. She's overrated.
Man, Lin herself.
Shout out to Big Mom.
You gotta be happy we shitting on One Piece characters right now.
I truly don't give a damn.
God dang, this motherfucker. You ain't got nothing else?
I'm bouncing off of y'all.
Okay.
I can't bounce off of that, so.
If I gotta go with anybody, it would probably be Seto Kaiba.
Oh, damn, that's a hot
Big
one.
facts,
That's
boy.
a fucking hot one. That's a good one, though.
He's such a bitch, bro.
He had to beat
That's
Yugi off a technicality of threatening to jump off the.
Hell yeah,
fucking-
nigga.
Threatened suicide.
That is
Nigga
crazy,
has
though,
never-
gang.
Other than
That's crazy.
Oh,
unalive.
yeah, he threatened to unalive himself.
He
My bad.
did, gang. He
So-
did. He
so
freaking
dang.
did. That's facts.
Yeah, so yeah, his win to lose ratio is terrible, and he's the richest character. And he
He's just
created
terrible.
doing this for them to be able to do along.
And he ripped that fucking fourth blue eyes. He a bitch,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
And he's
That's a good ass pick.
That is a good pick. That's a good
That's a
pick.
good ass
So,
pick.
yeah, definitely his win. Of course, he has one of the best card decks, but his win to lose ratio isn't there at all. He
That's
lost-
my favorite
He
Yu-Gi-Oh
lost
character.
every single
but
time
he's
to
overrated.
Yugi.
Yeah. Every time, huh?
Every time.
Basically.
Besides the time he had to give up. 'Cause
Then
But
he
what
built
about-
the time machine to go in town to fight him and still
Yeah,
lost?
Still lost.
Crazy, bro.
But when they worked together, weren't they the perfect team, though?
Man.
When them niggas worked together,
They
nigga?
still hated each other. Well,
Black Luster,
Kaiba
Blue
hated
Eyes, Ultimate
Yeah,
in
Kaiba-
this
that was
bitch.
that was a good card.
Hell yeah, when they work together, they're unstoppable.
All right. My third pick.
Uh-oh.
It's not the character's fault. I'm just going to say that. It's the creator's fault. Okay? It's Toriyama's fault.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Okay.
shit. Here we go.
It's nothing crazy. I really don't have to speak on it. It's just Oob. We
Okay.
should have seen more of him. I
That's
think
true.
he
That's
could have been
good
a
pick.
really great character to have in Super. Like a really great, like what if Super's first arc started off with Goku training Oob and Oob being like a part of the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like we still don't know shit about this man. And he's supposed to be the reincarnation of Kid Buu. So it's like he's mad powerful, clearly, obviously.
Well, they're
I was gonna
getting
say-
around to
I was
him.
going to say, because the last episode of Dragon Ball Z is technically the 5 years is after Super.
And at this point in the
So when he
manga,
finally
they just
beat Super, it's
introduced
after
him.
Super, yeah.
They just introduced him in the manga, too. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
You ain't see it?
That's why it's kind of messed up.
I don't want to
because
spoil nothing. 'Cause I
Super
spoiled
takes
it, so
away
cool.
2 years after they killed Kid Buu, and then the last episode of Z is 5
And
years.
then
Wait, so I'm
Daima
supposed
picked
to
up-
I'm supposed to believe the Goku that met Oob is already Ultra Instinct Goku?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's why he didn't have to
Technically.
transform or do nothing.
yeah, technically.
He barely tried.
Dang.
And I would say something about Oob, but I don't want to spoil
I must
it, so
have missed
cool.
that whole lore.
You
Well, I'm
missed
gonna
the
say-
manga probably
I'm
too.
gonna say
'cause
he's
in the manga.
he's overrated just for the fact that we didn't get enough of him.
I know
soon
what you
enough.
mean.
Yeah,
But they're gonna bring
So it's
him
no
back.
it's no disrespect to DBZ
Yeah.
or Toriyama. It's just my want for more of
Yeah.
that character.
No.
Now they're gonna
For sure.
deliver when Super comes back. I believe they're gonna deliver because in the manga he has a pivotal moment. I can't say I don't want to spoil nothing, but that nigga got a crazy moment in the manga. Like I can't even fucking say it.
Damn, you make me want to pick up the manga again.
Crazy
No, it was
moment.
good.
Crazy fucking moment. I definitely can't say it because it's a super spoiler. It's gonna spoil the fuck out of something. That's some shit that's gonna go viral when it get animated. I ain't
Penny
gonna spoil
Freeze,
it.
the only thing that took away from it because now it's like we're left on a huge ass cliffhanger.
Oh yeah,
I
that
stopped
shit.
reading the
Black
manga
Frieza.
after they beat that one villain.
Oh,
I can't really say because I don't want to spoil nothing for Aku.
sure.
Yeah,
But
I'm caught up. I'm definitely caught up on Super. I was reading that shit chapter for chapter.
well, it was coming out by the month, right?
Yeah.
Once a
Hell yeah, dreadful nigga,
month.
dreadful.
I honestly don't. I can't bounce off of none of those. I'm not gonna lie.
I got another one.
Oh, who goes this? Marco?
Yeah.
Well, you said ooh, yeah. Oh damn. Let me try to think off the top. Fucking this.
Oh, I got another one right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, mine is also gonna be another DBZ character.
Yeah.
Not all know like crazy. I'm hating on DBZ shit. I just don't think this man deserved a god transformation, so I'm gonna have to say Piccolo. Only because of the Beast movie, that Beast Gohan movie, bro. Like I personally just, I don't care that he got a god transformation. I just hate the way that shit looked.
Yeah.
I hate the way that shit looked, bro.
That shit damn near useless.
I kind of understand, bro, if I really think about it, and I'm like, okay,
They just added tahini to it.
bro. I'm like, okay.
For real, though.
So we have Super Dragon Balls, right?
Yeah.
That we fought for in Super, and that dragon was a golden Namekian dragon. So if there's gonna be a Namekian god, of course he's gonna be kind of goldish orange type shit. That shit was just whack to me, bro. Of all like transformations, like I don't know why that shit rubs me the wrong way. Piccolo was one of the most goated characters in anime history. Yeah. Invited to the cookout immediately. Got the turban. When he throw that shit off, you know it's 10 toes, boy. Yeah. You know he about to wreak havoc, dog. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 to Goku. But sometimes I don't know if sometimes Krillin look like he could be stronger than Piccolo. They really just be deciding when to nerf characters out of nowhere, bro. Because sometimes you don't know who's stronger, Piccolo or Krillin. And he had to solidify that shit with a god mode, bro. And in the movie, who was really the victor? Was it Piccolo or was it Gohan? Who did more in this shit? Like that movie just pissed me off, bro. Beast Gohan is cool as fuck. That's tight, dog, but that god form for Piccolo, bro. I hate seeing the fucking Pop, too. I see the fucking Pop figure, bro. I hate seeing that motherfucker, bro.
That's the best they're gonna know. That was funny.
Golly. It's no hate on DBZ. I fuck with DBZ, but that fucking god mode transformation, that shit was overrated than a motherfucker.
No, I can see why he did it. And the thing about it, I think it's too much transparent because it compares it. Because how tall they grew, it compares it to like Lord Slug, that movie. It goes back to that. Because Lord Slug, I think, is the least favorite out of all of them. If I'm correct.
I mean, bro,
all the Namekians.
That's cool, but
just all the movies.
Oh, okay.
That man loses all his swag in that transformation. He's not swaggy no more.
Yeah, they made.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they made Cell Max too big.
They acting like he Hulk or something.
Yeah, that was an L.
Too big.
They could have did better with Piccolo shit. Yeah,
I don't see nothing wrong with it, honestly.
I just don't like.
It's a cool idea. You could have just executed it better.
It didn't have to be a transformation. It could have been a power up. And they could have made him a.
And you didn't have to do it in Gohan's movie.
Yeah,
Gohan was finally getting some light. We finally getting some lit Gohan shit.
I feel like it makes sense to do it in his movie because
of their relationship.
And teacher. I mean, it's a teacher and student. So.
And then they had a glorified fucking bling bling boy in that bitch. That was the fucking villain.
Yeah, that meatbag.
Meatbag motherfucker, bro.
Dr. Giroux's
grandson or great grandson or some shit, bro. Fucking bling bling boy.
What's that nigga name from Despicable Me? That one.
Gru?
The other one, the one with the
yellow
jumpsuit.
I know, the orange jumpsuit. I know you're talking about.
Dang, man.
Yeah. But who you got?
For sure.
I got my pick, man. I hate to say it, cause I love my bro. But Sun Jin Woo.
Okay, Sauce Walker.
Overrated. I love my bro. But Sun Jin Woo. Shout out to Sauce Walker. He made a brilliant take on also calling Sun Jin Woo overrated. Go check that out on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. Go check it out. Viral clip we got, interview with Sauce Walker. But his take was pretty on point. His stance on it pretty much was the concept of solo leveling being an anime where individual levels up. If you take him outside of that verse where that doesn't necessarily apply to everybody around you, he might be ass. So he might be ass, big dog. So especially if you, he starts off ass in solo leveling as well. So before he gets people under him, he starts off pretty ass. But you know, if you take him to a level, a universe where that system shit just ain't really systeming,
I don't know.
he's
if that'll
probably
work
gonna
that
be
way.
ass.
If you put him in any other place and he has the system, I think the system systems.
But my point is, like, he's just probably overrated.
If you put him in Goblin Slayer, the system is systeming. If you put him in Sword Art Online, the system is systeming.
Well,
But if
see
you
what
put
you're
him, you gotta put him in the right shit.
Game world, yeah.
You can't put him. This is what I'm trying to say.
But I'm saying, as long as he's got the system,
Right.
you put him in
But what I'm
DBZ, he
saying-
fight enough Cybermen, he gonna level up, big dog.
That don't matter in DBZ though. One nigga smoke all of that shit.
I saw
What?
Cybermen putting somebody in the dirt, big dog.
Well, yeah.
Certified Z fighter in the dirt, big dog.
Yeah. What you got, AJ? Who is that?
Maharaga?
Who is that?
Overrated? Oh, you tripping.
Who is that?
So Maharaga
somebody
it's a
JJK.
It's a Shiganami. It's a special creature that you can summon. It's
That's the last one before he died and shit. That's his emergency summoning.
well,
The big white monster.
We can't really
It's
say
Shiganami.
too much.
It's
Oh,
the strongest
that's
Shigigami
right.
in
You
the
can't
entire
say too
verse.
much.
And he has
Yeah.
the divine. It's one more.
I know what
He's-
you're talking about. Yeah.
He's never been conquered before.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
Aku, you
He
got
said he
another
overrated? Fuck. Okay, that's a high one, AJ. Okay.
Aku, AP, you got another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. This one's hard, but I'm gonna go with Yusuke Urameshi.
Overrated?
I love.
I love my bro.
What
I
did y'all
love
go with
my
that?
bro. That's what he said on the
Sauce Walker
interview.
said that.
That's,
I love my
I
bro.
love my bro.
but nah, like you.
Say it.
Yu Yu Hakusho story.
How the fuck is Yusuke overrated?
What can he explain, my nigga?
You know, as we progress through the story, we understand that he's part demon, right? And stuff like that. And then he had the master.
Oh, you spoiling. Well, fuck it. Count it.
Oh,
Go ahead. Go
never
ahead.
mind. I forgot. I didn't forget.
Nah, I do want to hear why you think he's overrated, though. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Overrated anime character. Wow.
Look at that eye twitch.
I knew he was gonna say something crazy when that happened.
And I hate to say it because I love my bro. Say it. Sung Jin Woo.
Cause I love my bro.
Because I love my bro.
Dang.
I gotta meme that somehow, but
Hell yeah, that's a meme.
I got another one.
Wait, let him finish.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
you
My
gotta-
bad,
you
my
gotta-
bad, my bad.
you do.
All right.
So I don't spoil.
Mine is from Demon Slayer.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna have to say Zenitsu
Oh, god
is
damn.
over fucking rated.
God damn, killer.
Here's the reason why, bro. I just wish we got more character development after this cat, bro. Like, you in the big three of your universe, dog. Is you, Inosuke, and Tanjiro. And, like, out of all the villains you gonna beat, you beat a replacement number 6? A replacement number 6. Not
That
the
shit
number
is
6, a
crazy,
replacement.
And he only had
And I understand that it was your brother, and
Honestly,
your brother type
that's just
shit had
lazy
a sword.
writing.
And he
This
only
is
had
lazy.
five for 3
100%,
months.
bro.
It's like,
And then, like, he only knew one breathing technique, but he created a brand new one that never existed.
yeah.
Like, bro, it's cool. It's cool, but I just feel like they put Zenitsu in there so that one moment Tanjiro had to call back on the first form of thunder breathing when he had to catch up to that one. Dude, I'm gonna have to say Zenitsu is overrated.
Damn.
Just-
I don't know if
just
I
on
like
that.
though, big dog.
He doesn't really like defeat anybody prolific, bro.
But that's just lazy writing, man. I would love to see
That's
him do it.
that's the same reason I said Oob.
Yeah.
It's the same transformation shit with Piccolo. Lazy writing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Piccolo
nah,
shit terrible, man.
Yeah, but the creator of
That shit
Demon
was
Slayer didn't
terrible.
know it was going to go that far, honestly. She didn't know that it was going to be this popular.
She just started winging it.
Yeah, the thing is that she only really wrote up to before the Infinity Castle arc. And then it got popular and she was forced to really, really, really finish it.
I can't wait till the show come out. Like the movie
Oh,
too,
so-
but the show gonna be.
So
the-
they're not...
The movie came out on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I just said.
Oh
watched
yeah,
it
they
earlier.
were talking about it.
Yeah, so the way they're going to do it, I believe, they're not going to it's gonna be hard because they're not gonna drop that till next year. They said
The movie or the show?
the show.
Oh yeah.
Because they're gonna drop the show next year, right before the movie comes out. But it's only gonna be basically the Infinity Arc cut up.
Yeah.
The first.
I need to ask.
Can I give my last overrated?
Yes.
And then I'm done?
Yes.
Do what you do.
All right, my last overrated, y'all, is going to be...
AJ said free Gojo.
Free Gojo. It'll be free.
My last overrated is going to be none other than Kakashi Hatake.
Oh, fuck.
Here's why. I'm so sick and fucking tired of hearing the copy ninja. The copy ninja, they copied 1,000 motherfucking jutsus. All you know is mud wall and fucking flames. I seen mud wall about 300 fucking times in this dog anime. How about I see some OG shit? Huh? You ain't copy no crazy Hokage type shit?
I know, huh? Facts.
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck? The copy ninja of 1,000 techniques? I ain't seen but 3 of them. Fireball Jutsu, Mud Wall, and Chidori. That's all I seen. Chidori, exactly. He didn't even copy Chidori. He created that shit. That motherfucker is so overrated.
Yeah, so the way he did it, he said,
That's some bullshit.
he copied just when he needed it. But yeah, he hasn't displayed a lot of them because he said he uses too much of his chakra.
Bro, fuck that
Because
shit.
his Sharingan.
The only time I saw him copy shit was against Zabuza.
Yeah, when he did the water dragon jutsu and stuff like that. I remember. And
That shit had me tight, dog.
nah, but I can see why you said that. And then when Obito gave him the other part of the Sharingan, he was able to go Susanoo off rip, which is insane because you have to honestly you have to master the visual and the physical part of both Sharingan before you can even activate Susanoo.
And then, like, what? He only got no good aura moments except for the 2 moments he stopped Sasuke before he left the village.
Oh yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, don't get me wrong, bro. He copied 4 inner gates. No, he didn't. When did he do that shit? That must have been some filler shit. He copied 4 inner gates.
So he said
I don't remember
he was
that.
talking to guys.
You can't even copy that. You got to unlock them naturally if you know how to do it.
So when he was talking to Guy, right before Rock Lee went into Primary Lotus, he was saying people at our level can only go to 4 gates. Like Jonin can only go to 4 gates.
Damn.
And so any niggas over that, you're like magically insane or like have to be insanely gifted to control your chakra. But yeah, he knows.
I mean, I guess it makes sense he can't copy Kekkei Genkai's.
Oh yeah,
You can't copy that.
No.
You know, that's got to be passed down through the bloodline.
Mhm.
But, I mean, damn.
Nah, but he said he wanted to always maximize his chakra thing, and so that's why he always goes off his physicality. Because he was a taijutsu master before Guy became the best taijutsu. Because he was with the Omni Black Ops since he was, what, 11?
Like 13, 11, something like that.
So he was
Young age.
That's my last one, though.
But yeah, he was the master assassin. But now that's a good one because like I ain't like how he went perfect Susanoo right when Obito gave him the other Sharingan. And I'm like, Sasuke didn't even have perfect Susanoo yet. Or he just got it. And he had to get the Rinnegan to get that shit.
Imagine if Itachi had gotten that shit.
Oh, Itachi had the Rinnegan.
Bro, that's another thing. Like, your take is so crazy, bro, because, like, everything he did while he was sick, bro.
We'll talk about it off camera.
All right.
That is different. But yeah, you can wrap it up.
All right. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Every last one of y'all that stayed in here till past midnight. I was trying to wrap it up a little bit before then for y'all. But I appreciate y'all, man. Put GG's in the chat.
GG's
in
the fucking chat.
Next week, next Wednesday, we already know what we're going to talk about since we kind of finished everything that we need to talk about for today, which is... What you say the thing was for next Wednesday?
Oh, so the one for next Wednesday, we're going to do... Well, we have to finish what Calvin was. We have to do the live action one. So we'll start off with that one.
What?
You want us to do the live action.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with that one. And then we're going to do a catalog anime comparison to where we compare anime characters. We have to pick one anime. There will be like, what album would be this anime. Then we have to pick 5 characters and pick what artists we compare those characters to. Like what musical artist we'll compare those characters to.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, so we'll do it that way, and then we'll pick best collab. Like, what remix song or what best collab song would you compare these to? And it doesn't have to be the same universe.
Shit, that boy Kid Buu is XXX boy.
Oh, yeah.
That's some real
All day,
shit.
man.
That's some real shit.
Majin Buu, big extra plug. What? You better stop playing.
That's a good analogy.
But we're going to say that for next Wednesday, man. I
sir.
appreciate y'all. GG's in the chat. I appreciate
sure.
everything.
GG's.
Special announcement, you know, because I said this to the guys at the panel. So if we get across, and they got to be all 3 platforms. Not one platform could reach 3K and the other 2 can't. If we get 3K across all 3 platforms, I made the bet, and I'm a man of my word. If we get that by the end of the year or before the end of the year, so it has to be, we got 6 months. It has to be before the end of the year or right at the end of the year. If we get all 3 platforms to 3K, I told I will be watching One Piece. And to even up the ante, I also said I will live stream it on Twitch.
Which we got to figure that out first.
We will.
So that's the bet. So y'all spread the word, man. Spread
Can
the
I
word.
ask a question?
No. So y'all can spread the word, man.
You don't know my question
3K
is.
across the board. That boy AP is already at that 3K, so y'all gotta get him at the end of the year. See, I'm trying to push this shit too, because I'm trying to watch this shit. So y'all gotta give my boy the 35. What you at? You 3K flat?
Bro, give me the 500, guys.
You 3K flat?
Oh, on IG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3K flat, so let's get that boy to 3,500,
Yeah,
man.
I'm trying to grow
Let's
it,
get
man.
this
We're trying
YouTube to 1,000.
Yeah.
Zam, let's get Zam YouTube to 1,000. And let's get Caledonia YouTube 1,000. If that's asking for a lot, oh well, y'all do it if y'all really want your boy to watch One Piece, man.
Let me ask you a question, though.
What, nigga?
Let's say your YouTube gets to like 6K, but like TikTok is 200 behind.
Don't count.
Damn.
3K across the board, brother.
Even if it doubles it on YouTube?
3K across the
Damn.
board, brother. All right, man.
That's
GG's. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Bring that mic on me.